Yeah, yeah. When he had his clipboard and his books out, we knew to leave him alone because we knew that we were going to have a game like real soon.
Okay, here we go. We are back one last time for more Rifts Survivors Dawn. What we are going to do, however, is forego the normal spot where we just replay or go over note-wise where we left off. If you're interested in catching up on it, you are more than welcome to do so by checking out the last episode. I want to make sure I condense as much time into this as possible because we got lots of stuff to do. All right, so where we last left off is literally everybody was getting in their travel mobile, the big Range Rover looking thing that can seat multiple people, has a rolling lab, and you were heading out to Davis Monthan Airfield.
That was intro to yoga?
Can somebody turn that off?
I was turning on the stream, my bad.
Gotcha. Or DOS mute. All right, well, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and grab a map. Tucson. Let's go open maps. There we go. All right.
My notes from last game were terrible. See what somebody else did.
Yeah, my notes are completely blank from last game. No, I wrote XP on it, and then that's it.
Good job. Oh, speaking of which,
Oh, I took the notes last game. That's why.
technically we have XP. So let's go ahead and roll that for posterity's sake.
We're gonna roll XP for this game,
We're in this game. Yes.
but it's the last game.
I know it's the last game.
There,
Some
total
some
five.
people
Willpower had I had that this morning.
some people have expressed an interest in possibly doing the game again later at some point. So
Oh, okay.
this, if we ever get to that, will be a little salt on top of potentially restarting. So, or seasoning, I should say, not salt.
Totally salty.
I was gonna say, salty much?
Well, salt is a seasoning, so I mean, gives it flavor.
A total of 5 XP, rolled max.
Nice.
Good job.
Ooh.
Okay, so 5 XP. Go ahead and make sure to notate that down. So to answer your question earlier, Abby, yes, this would be one of the reasons why you want to take notes. So that way you have an additional 5 XP in case anybody wants to kick the game back off.
Can I spend it real quick?
Negative.
Dang it. I could buy another point of willpower.
Oh, and the other thing I was going to tell you, Magic users, for the entirety of this game, consider the fact that you are near a blue zone for the whole event.
Woohoo!
Nice.
So you will be at cost with no modifiers. All right, so
All right, so I started blasting.
yeah. So anyways, it started blasting. So you guys were on still the eastern side of town because you what was it? Marcus had been flown over to meet directly, and then came back over to get you guys and got dropped back off.
So we were going to head to Davis Monthan Air Force Base because there was in the note says aggressively xenophobic set of humans there.
Correct.
But who are also fighting the Bone Walkers.
Correct.
So time to go make friends.
Or try to.
Or try to.
Right.
Okay, so where did I? Oh, pardon me. Goodness. Ah, there we go. Yes, you're not terribly far from it. As of this point. I am trying to find it on the map, however.
I mean, if it comes to it, we're going to trade him Dale's armor.
Oh.
Good
And
idea.
that
Or are
was
we
the
just
end
going
of
to trade
ship.
him Dale?
That was
Give
also
Dale
the
to
end
him.
of ship.
He's the one of us who can be like, I'm going home.
Yeah, literally. See
Screw
guys
you
later.
guys, I'm going home. All right. Well, one of the things you guys should note as you were traveling past the freeway where you guys had originally met the scavenging site and the the members of the secret agency. As you were continuing down, it's obviously to get to Davis Monthan Air Force Base. You're gonna have to cut through the neighborhoods. You can't really take the freeway directly there, not from where you're at. And in doing so, that has complicated your drive a bit. The roads obviously not nearly as structurally sound as the highway had been. And plus, more people were starting to fly, so there wasn't really a whole need to invest in a bunch of additional infrastructure on a smaller town like this. So it's still drivable, but it's not even. Most of the streets, you're lucky, side streets, I should say, you're lucky to get maybe a flat patch of land, and then you're still kind of rolling. It's more of a, almost like you're on sea if you're going fast. It's a rolling and rocking motion. In this particular vehicle, it's like when the tectonic plate started shaking, started wrecking everything in the area. Some pipes started to lift up due to settlement carrying underneath them. So it's not like complete breakage or whatnot, but the roads have like big bumps or big pitfalls or something where water may have eroded it away. So it's clearly not comfortable for most vehicles unless if they flew or if they were SUV quality or higher. Like you had to have some sort of decent suspension in order to go around here. If you had just a regular car, forget about it. You would have all kinds of problems making it down these roads. Thankfully, you're operating off an old map, so you have a decent idea of where it is you're going. By the time you end up getting to the remains of South Kolb Road and East Golf Links Road, there is a bit of an opening. It's fairly wide. There were avenue. It's like a big avenue style corner with potentially 3 and 4. Well, it folds out for turning purposes, but essentially it's a 2-lane either way, going north and going south, as well as east and west, that briefly branches out into 3 lanes for people who needed to turn, back in the day. There's the remains of a decent sized auto garage, which was obviously upscaled to help accommodate working on some of the hover vehicles that had come out. So they clearly service both, and they actually take up most of the corner from starting at South Cole Road and Golf Links Road. So if you actually zoom in on the map, you'll see that there's a Grease Monkey and a Big Brand tire service. Basically consider all of that, including all that parking and that park and ride that you see there. That's basically the entire facility. So they've got spots, for a yard where they wheel in vehicles that were wrecked or need to be sent off to the wreckers or whatever have you. But most of it's a big shop right there that has obviously severely damaged, but looks like they worked on vehicles. Across from it is a which, if you look at the map, it's a parking lot with some shopping centers and whatnot. That actually turned into a mid-sized mega tower. So obviously shops moved into there, as well as parking and several levels of living space. Unlike most of the ones that you're used to in Phoenix, since Tucson didn't quite have the population, even though it was a part of the mega complex, this one goes up probably 17 stories. So small by mega building size, pretty stubby, but decent for where it's at. That's where you're at currently. There are remains of cars that have been, for whatever reason, like they wrecked in this area. It looks like one actually fell out of, probably was mid-flight, fell off the top of the building and spiked in the road during the cataclysm. So there's various signs of destruction in this particular area. To get to where you're wanting to go, you're going to have to go further down Golf Links Road, and that will lead you to an entrance for Davis-Monthan Air Force Base.
All right, folks. Sorry about the bumpy roads, but that's about as good as it's going to get with all the damage that was done by the quakes back when. We're just a few minutes away from the entry to the Air Force Base. Do we need to do anything before we get there, Chief? You are muted.
Incoming interpretive dance. Well, we don't want to drive right up to the gate because if they're that xenophobic, they'll just shoot us. So let's stop a clear distance away. There's nothing, I can't think of anything we need to do before we get there. Just approach with caution.
We can do that. If they're xenophobic, are we going to be walking on foot and exposing ourselves? I know what we're driving here is pretty intimidating, but it's kind of 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other as far as our safety when we approach.
I'll walk.
Okay.
You stay back with your pretty suit.
I will. It's a very pretty suit.
It's so pretty.
Do you want me with you just to cover your 6?
Can you dodge bullets?
Well, can you?
Yes. Well, sort of.
Well, yeah. I think I can dodge bullets as well as anybody else.
If you can handle yourself if we're shot at, then yes.
I mean, it's no different than any other mission we've been on, but I'm just kind of thinking of your safety more than my own.
Yeah, but I can become intangible. So if they start shooting at me, they won't hit me.
Oh, that's right, because you're a magic user. I keep forgetting you guys. Yeah. Yeah, it's your call, Chief.
I mean, I don't like the magic user because I can't do what some of you guys do, but I do have a couple of tricks up my sleeve. So
We all have different tricks.
So I'll drive up a decent distance away so that we can stop and
Okay.
whoever's going to walk can walk.
Point to the map where you drive to.
looks like Craycroft Road is the main entrance.
Yeah, exactly. Craycroft. So we could be like, let's see, because we're on Culp. We could go to Wilmot.
Okay.
In Golf Links.
See if we can scan for any radio signals either in case they're broadcasting.
If you absolutely can, if you'd like.
Yeah, I think Brittany, is your character sitting at comms?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and scan to see if there's a radio if they're broadcasting anything or a radio, I don't know, channel that we can pick up.
Oh, forgot to open Discord. All right, we'll use my phone.
Jerry, as we the base takes up several big blocks here. Does it look like the whole thing is secured, or does it look like they've locked down part of the base? Because there's a lot of like on base housing on the map here.
Yeah, it's hard to say because you guys haven't quite pulled up yet.
Okay.
Okay, and that would be intelligence and tech.
Yes.
Ah. Difficulty 6.
Yes.
3 successes.
All right then.
It's a decent way to start.
Okay.
Now I'm worried.
Okay. So, as you are pulling up, presumably you're not staying on the road. I take it you're probably climbing off right there and getting to like right where that Circle K is on the map.
That can work.
Are we looking at Wilmot? Okay.
Yeah, Wilmot and Gulf links.
Okay, so for sake of argument, there is a refueling, recharging station there. Very damaged, but at least one of the overhangs is still there, so you can pull up underneath it for a bit of cover as you are waiting. As you guys start getting some, because you know you're in the vicinity of the base, as you start looking around, you can tell that it looks like at least here, the people that are here, or I should say the people that are probably on the inside of the base, there are sections of the fence that have been ruined for one reason or another. It's hard to say if it was due to the catastrophe or whatnot. But in those places, there are improvised barricades, and you can also tell, especially not far from here. You're not too sure what it's attached to, but there is there is actually what appears to be a watchtower a little ways into what was probably a small community area. And you can tell that it is manned. They do have people there. From where you were at, you got 3 successes, Alex? I'm sorry, you're kind of breaking up there. Okay. All right. So you are picking up you're actually picking, as you're scanning, you're picking up some radio chatter. It is a little scrambled, but you are hearing it. It doesn't sound like they're calling out to anybody. It sounds like what you're picking up on is probably patrol reports. People calling in and checking in.
Wow, that's active. Does any make sense to me?
You're really kind of coming in and out there, Brittany.
Does the check to me?
I think you're saying, does it make sense to you? Okay. We may need you to close down your browser or something and come back in.
I will do that.
Okay.
Soon.
Yeah. So, I mean, you've had the training. It does, if you spend enough time to listen. And like I said, they're patrol reports. It sounds like other people are checking in. as they watch the perimeter or just make sure everything, the coast is clear. You're not hearing anything like people calling out or trying to reach anybody beyond that.
Okay, well, I'll relay that to the group.
Okay.
Well, we could try broadcasting, but that also might seem aggressive.
Would it be more aggressive than walking up or driving right up to him?
Well, again, I don't want to drive right up to the gate,
Right.
but I don't know. I kind of think if we go to the front door and walk to it, they'll see that we're not trying to invade their base.
Fair point.
If we show them our hands.
Yeah.
No, your hands are weapons.
with our with our guns hanging off of us, but
Yeah, I'll stay towards the front too with my friendly face. I look like somebody that somebody may have known at one point. I don't think there's a doorbell out here.
well, the thing is, like I'm looking at the map, we're just at like the corner of the base. The front
Right.
gate is another block down.
Yep.
Well, let's just mosey that way then. I mean, if they have people watching, they'll see us eventually.
Somebody want to ride on top or do we have a roof hatch on this thing?
We'll say you do. Not
Is there like a
super
NEMA
important.
flag in here? We'll just wave it. Like,
This actually does not have NEMA colors.
Oh God. Okay.
I do not want to get sniped in the head.
Well, let's just like as we go this last block, somebody stick out the top and wave at the watchtower to.
Well, I'm kind of wondering if maybe I shouldn't take position somewhere and just watch.
No, these guys are
And-
nice. We're supposed to be nice with these guys.
Yeah, but we
None of
don't
us
know
are
how nice
aliens.
they're gonna be.
They're not nice. They may shoot first.
Can we broadcast something to them? Or like on a broad range? See if they'll pick it up?
I mean, you're not far from them at all. So,
Just get a megaphone. Hello.
well, yeah, obviously not a megaphone, but could you attempt to radio them? Yes, of course.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
picking up their chatter. We know their frequency. We just use that same channel and say, hi,
Well,
we're approaching.
Yeah,
I
let's
guess
go ahead and
that-
do that.
let's hail them.
Go ahead, Lieutenant Luhura, whatever her name was.
Uhura?
Corporal Palmer.
You mean me?
Yep.
Roll comes again.
Yes, because it's possible to hear them, but it's also possible not to be able to send right away.
One. Success.
Good enough.
Yeah, not Star Wars.
Right.
So how do you phrase the statement? Who's going to make it?
What do you think? What do you think we should say?
Let's do it as standard. Let's do it as like whatever the standard NEMA protocol for like engaging on radio. So we give our call sign, who we are, just by the book, fill in the blanks, and then send it out. Either Marcus or Jackie can do it.
This is NEMA Echo 9.
Yeah.
Okay,
Davis Monton.
We're literally like flipping the guidebook open. All right. Protocol for sending to other.
I'll hand it to Jackie.
Oh, man, don't make me go on radio again. All right. And I'll do the thing. Send out the military standard protocol for radio engagement.
Okay.
Saying who we
Uh,
are, that we are friendly, that we are looking to, what is it called? Parlay, whatever the terminology they use.
okay. So you put that out. Why don't you give me that you're trying to be nice about it, charisma and leadership check. You are wanting to sound official.
What are you doing? Discord's like, would you like to switch devices? No, I don't want to do anything right now. Don't do it. Standard difficulty?
Yes.
2 successes.
Did you have a 4 or higher in either one of them?
Oh, yes. They're all 5 and up.
No, I meant your stats.
Oh, no.
Like charisma or leadership, either one of them a 4 or higher?
Oh, no, they're at 3.
Okay. Alrighty. Fair enough.
Only my alertness, which we never use.
So,
I
2 successes.
Back with my charisma 4 over here.
So there's a delay at this point, and you stop hearing the radio chatter, and then you hear something effective like Echo 9, identify yourself.
Daddy's gonna look at Marcus and be like, I swear to God, we just did.
That is our identification.
That is our identification. She'll take a deep breath and she'll do it again, like explaining this is who we are, and she'll put her name in.
Okay. Name name, rank, and
name, rank. We are an exploratory force from the NEMA, blah blah blah, in the north of Phoenix, etc. She'll try to change it around a little bit to make it a little bit more descriptive.
Okay.
We're here on friendly terms. We wish to negotiate connections and perhaps trade. Be advised, we are near your front door.
So
We are coming for you.
So clearly, at this point, they are going to start looking for you. Then you hear Echo 9. Hold, please.
I'm pretty sure this is being broadcast to the car, so I figure
Yeah.
Chip will
Oh yeah.
slow
Yeah.
down and
You don't have to relay it. Everybody can hear it.
Okay.
I hate the Hulk music.
Kenny G again?
Like, why is that familiar? That's weird.
It's affecting
really gets
all of my
around.
characters. Gosh.
now all I have is that saxophone guy from Lost Boys in my head.
All right.
Could be worse.
Yeah, could be a lot worse. And so then
Hop out.
somebody comes back on on the line. Echo 9, we're unaware of any active NEMA forces in this area.
You are now.
She's
What
like,
are
I'm gonna
they
punch.
supposed to know?
I need a private corporal. I don't know, corporal. I'm not gonna punch you in frustration. Okay. Once again, she'll go over it again and say, we are an exploratory force down in the Tucson area. To make any contact with NEMA, we come from Phoenix. She's trying very hard just to be professional, like repeating to a toddler.
Okay, no, I understand. You are getting the impression not so much that they don't know what they're doing, that they're trying to feel you out to make sure you're legit. Again, they're xenophobes with everything that has gone down.
Ask them for permission to approach the front gate.
Ooh, and knowing that they're xenophobes. Oh.
Well, that will let them see us.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
We'll request permission to approach the front gate, and that will disembark.
Okay, so there's again, a good bit of a pause. And they come back and say, we actually see your position. Approach without weapons to the corner of Sawara Avenue and Golf Links, and await further orders.
Great. Where's that?
That's just going further west.
It's past the gate. Okay.
No.
Oh,
It's before you're reaching the gate. It's about
So-
halfway between Wilmont and Craycroft on Gulf Links Road.
oh.
Jackie is going to keep a pistol holster, but she'll leave the rifle in the car.
Well, I can get out.
Yeah, so she'll hop out.
Chip
Something
will
else
keep
I
the
can do
motor
is
running.
teleport, so
If you keep the motor running, because then you can hop out into the back and get in your suit if needed. Oh my god,
Right.
just get in, walk out, and be like, "What up now, guys?
Yeah.
Here's our friend. Say hello." And I'll motion to my corporals of magic and be like, "Yeah, you guys should come with us too."
all right.
Okay.
Is there like a break in the fence or something there?
Not as far as you can tell. You haven't gone there yet.
Well, okay.
Yeah, as soon as we
wait.
get there,
Yeah.
it's not that far.
I'm
get
still
there.
waiting for you guys to decide who is going and how you're going.
Well, I'll get out and approach. That was always my plan.
Okay. Same with Jackie, and then Jackie
Yeah.
indicated.
And we'll leave Chip and Shelly's character because she can mount. She's got a sniper rifle. She can go from the top of the truck if needed.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
Chip
Shelly
can
can
hop in
snipe.
his.
Chip can fly, and Alex can yank you back if necessary.
You don't want Alex to come with?
Alex is an anchor. Alex has like that special spell that lets them pull people to her.
She can also pew pew.
I have
can
other
tell-
spells too.
I can teleport myself.
And I can teleport myself.
I mean, whatever.
Not very
Oh,
far.
that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
all
we're
right,
fine.
well,
We're a bunch of teleporting, maneuvering shenanigans going on over here.
I'm trying to utilize the team tactically. I just forgot you could teleport.
Yeah.
Not very far, but I can do it.
And Abby can come in and out of reality.
Yeah.
Doggone it.
She keeps dropping off.
There we go.
Okay, so we'll leave Shelly on top of, not on top of the truck, but like out the top, Chip in the car, and the
Well-
rest of us will go.
But don't get up there with your gun out, because that's exactly what we're trying not to show.
Well, not
Right.
not yet, but we can say, hey,
Yeah.
reach
she'll
out and
stay
touch
back.
somebody.
Right, exactly. And she can. So we'll stay back. The rest of you.
I'll
go.
have my gun easily where I can grab it quickly if I need
Right.
it, but I won't have it out there in sight.
And they'll just bring one of the walkies with us. Okay,
And what do you guys want me to do?
you're coming with.
Okay.
In case you can do that blue juju that you do.
Blow things up.
Exactly.
Okay.
Good luck storming the castle.
I don't need a gun. I've got a dunk.
All right, so you guys start making your way there, and you can see, based upon the height of the tower, like you're within view of the tower the whole way
Okay.
as you're walking in that direction. When you start walking on the road,
Oh,
You
we're
can
walking?
see-
I thought we were driving.
No, we hopped out to walk to this corner.
Okay.
so you walked over to this corner. You can see that this section of the fencing, yeah, it is jacked up more than some of the other parts. So they've got like the remains of cars and car parts. They've got sheet metal, all kinds of things just kind of jerry rigged together to try and create an additional like barricade to prevent others from coming in. It's also got like some of those cement dividers and whatnot. But what they end up doing is you see that two of the pieces of metal like comes sliding across. Probably they may have some sort of pulley system or something behind it, a crude pulley system. And then you can see a group of about 6 guys come out, most of which stay near the gate. 2 of them come forward. They've all got their weapons trained on you.
Do they look like civilians playing militia, or do they move like they're actually military?
Okay. Why don't you give me perception and alertness?
I'm never going to roll awareness in this game.
This is the first time I've heard alertness.
Wow.
3 successes with an exploding. I am specialized in alertness.
Well, it just adds a +1.
Oh,
So 4 successes.
so 4 successes.
Okay, so how many successes you get? 1?
4.
4? Okay. Yes. These guys are moving like they were trained to move this way.
Okay.
Yeah,
She will do the. She will adjust her posture accordingly. Just kind of you have. I mean, she already has that anyway, where she's like, "Yeah, I'm in," and she's in uniform. But she will be. Do I see any ranks or uniforms or anything?
Yeah. The guy coming out is sergeant. Other guys, PFC.
Okay. Yeah, she'll come up and she'll just be like, Sergeant, PFC.
They're with the. Looks like this particular group may have been National Guard. So their uniforms are obviously a little bit different, but matching, what, how they look. And so, he looks your group over. And he says, so again, we were under the impression that Nema is gone.
Nope,
Last Nema forces we had any sort of contact with left for the Midwest.
Absolutely not. We actually established a foothold up in Phoenix. We are in coordination with the Southwest region, and we have heard nothing about this area. We are a specialized squad that is searching out the dangerous areas. And this was our next point of contact to see what was going on down here. So we've been establishing trade routes with survival colonies that have sprung up, and looking to create a network down this way.
So he's taking his time and looking over everybody, making sure that this appears to be some sort of legit operation. And he says, "Well, I'm sorry. What was your rank again, Kelly?"
Staff Sergeant.
Staff Sergeant.
Oh yeah, Staff Sergeant Carter. Yeah.
Okay. He says, "So I apologize, Sergeant, but communications down here, if you haven't noticed, have been shaky at best. Being so close to these blue zones, it tends to make everything go a little touchy."
Yeah, we have a little bit less. I mean, there's a lot down here. It's a little bit lighter up north. She's like, but here in good faith, and she'll like have her hands out and she'll pull out her little notebook from her front pocket, a pen, and she'll write down the frequency numbers for their communications tower, and she'll hold it out and be like, if you have the strength down here for communications, this is our network. You can send messages out to this frequency. We're currently trying to establish stronger signals down this way.
So he obviously takes that in, takes the information, and then he does like one of these numbers real quick from an earpiece that he's got connected. And he says, "It looks like you've got some magic users in your group."
We do. We have some people that were changed, and they're working with us.
So
Naomi waves.
Like, Naomi, put your hand down.
How does he know?
Professional.
How can he tell?
I'll just say, I assume that means you have magic users amongst yourselves as well.
we have psychics.
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm actually part of the Nema Psychic Division.
And so he kind of looks around to, his the private, and then glances back at his guys again real quick, and looks up at the sky, just making sure that nothing's coming inbound. And he says, "All right, well, for the time being, keep your people at the corner. Follow us."
She's gonna be like, what do you mean keep my people?
At the corner.
The people in the truck.
Oh, right. Okay. All right, let's go.
So as you come walking, so they start leading you. The other guys still have their weapons trained for the time being, until you get close, and they lower it a little. And then,
Yeah, if they hadn't, she'd have had some words. She's like, it's not polite.
so
Point that.
as you guys clear the makeshift opening, you see that there were 5 more behind it, kind of hunkered down, and somebody who was in a uniform, but doesn't seem to carry themselves like military. Probably on the younger side, somewhere like maybe just turned 18. A younger girl. So the other group, the other 4, fall in behind you guys. And then, so basically, you've got a group in front of you and a group behind you, just in case something ended up happening. And so, as you're walking, the sergeant looks to Jackie and he says, "So, what was it like coming down here?"
Rough. Wasn't too bad. Lots of weird monsters. On our way back up, already taking samples to take back north, just to see what we can maybe create some sort of weaponry to counteract them.
And who's in command of Nema currently?
She will spout off her whatever the top chain of command is for this region.
It's Major Elena Vasquez.
Thank you.
He'll speak up with that.
Yeah, Major Vasquez.
Thanks.
Okay. So he nods and kind of shrugs that off a little bit. It's clear he's trying to probe some. When they end up walking you on the inside, you end up stopping. You have to clear, obviously, some of the old housing communities here. They end up taking you to essentially what is there's a set of offices that are towards the front near the gate, right off of Craycroft Road. You'll probably see them. They've got the orange tops, bright, shiny orange tops.
Yep.
So they end up taking you there. It doesn't really look like this particular building is being used for much of anything right now, with the exception of they use it for spotters every so often. Otherwise, it's pretty wrecked. It's not being actively, kept up. But he leaves actually the rest of the squad here to watch over you guys. He steps back out and starts relaying back to base, essentially giving them a status update of, who they think you guys are and what's going on.
This is the second time today I've been walked by an armed guard, unarmed, into potentially hostile territory. Glad to have you guys with me this time.
I'll just start like jaw jacking with somebody that's either close to my rank or a little bit lower, and just be like, "You guys been having a lot of trouble out here? Like, this seems pretty intense for friendly contact."
So none of them really talk. They keep their eyes on you, but none of them really talk. These guys, distrust is high.
I'll look over.
You know.
I'll look over at my team and be like, they seen some shit. like, like, wow, like, okay, you guys are overly paranoid, but cool.
So the girl ends up walking over and starts looking particularly at the magic users in the group.
I'll be friendly and be like, hey, come on over. We don't bite.
So she seems a little twitchy, but not overly paranoid, kind of twitchy and curious.
I'll be like, oh, let me show you a trick, and I'll pull out a pair of 6-sided dice, and I'll roll them and call the number, just for funsies, for my precog.
Okay,
I'll be like,
sure.
3. They don't play craps with me anymore. 7.
But you don't have magic. You're a psychic.
No, but I'm sitting right next to them.
Sure.
Like,
That's
I'm,
fine. Yeah,
we're
yeah.
all together.
And so
I'm
she
gonna say to the girl, I'll be like, you can sense magic users, can't you?
and so she kind of looks at you for a second, and she's like, "Yeah,
You can smell magic users.
yeah."
That's
Whoa, what do we smell like? I mean, what do they smell like? Like ozone and dirty
Yeah.
tires?
So she points at Marcus. She says ozone, and then
She knows, right.
she looks at Naomi and Alex, and she says, "Lilac."
Lilac?
That's interesting. You smell pretty. Good job, guys.
Okay, I got one right. Okay, I'm still cooking.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit and try to exude as relaxed an attitude as I can while
Sure.
I wait.
And then she walks over, and then she pokes Jackie in the head. Not hard, more like puts her finger right there and then pushes back, as if she's testing to make sure she's there.
I stick my tongue out at her.
Yeah. And she says, "And you're not a demon. That's good. That's good. Boss doesn't like demons."
I don't like demons either.
And then she,
So did you get magic from the cataclysm?
no,
Or...
no, I mind stuff.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
with me.
I just didn't expect it to affect your nose.
I'll look over at her and be like, so psychic manifestations sometimes just really depend on the person involved, and she'll just kind of go on this this spiel of like, some people get feelings and it's in their body. Sometimes they get smells or sounds. It really depends on the type of psychic phenomena that's manifested by the person.
And Naomi is like super intrigued. Like she wishes she has a notebook. Thinks
Don't
this
worry.
is very interesting.
Sure.
We'll go all over this later.
So
I'll look at her.
so at that point, and then she walks over to Alex and then kind of does the same thing, like pokes at her, making sure that like she's there, and she says, "Oh, your bones are on the inside. That's good too."
They have some stuff.
That's where I like to keep them.
I'll look at her and be like I said, they've seen some shit. Yeah, we all were living in Phoenix before this whole thing happened.
And then she looks at Naomi, for a second, and she kind of looks real intently, and then she goes, "Cherries. Cherries go boom."
Yes.
I'm
Cherries go boom.
I'm gonna lean over to Naomi and kind of sniff her experimentally.
Okay.
Do I smell cherries or lilac?
Why don't you give me a perception and awareness check, difficulty 9.
Nice.
Perception and awareness.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna click my walkie on so that Chip and the car can hear what's going on. Like I'll have kept it on, like just hanging.
1.
Oh.
Okay. It's hard to say if mentally you think you smell it because
Ooh.
somebody else thinks that they can smell it, or if you actually smell lilac but you think you pick up some lilac.
What kind of soap are you using?
Nema soap?
Nima. Nima issue.
That I should have
We can
guessed that.
bottle that
Yeah.
and sell it. Oh, to Naomi.
Huh.
Did Anthony stay behind?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I actually forgot he was with us.
after a few minutes of that, she's just going around, and as she's doing that and making her inspections, you could tell she's making her own people a little nervous. Like they're tensing up as she does. But then eventually you hear a vehicle pull up outside, and about a half dozen more people come scrambling out with the sound of some machinery with them.
I'm gonna sit up and look out to where the vehicle sounds are coming from. Can I spot like anything between the wreckage?
Oh, there's other vehicles that were here at one point in time, obviously, that are wrecked. But these particular vehicles all here look like they were destroyed in some sort of an attack.
What
Not.
machinery am I hearing pull up?
You actually see a gunbuster come pulling up.
Oh boy.
So basically, somebody steps off the vehicle that was with it, and it comes out, and again, half a dozen other more people come out to help secure the place.
God. All right.
She's actually gonna. My character's actually gonna poke her head down. So can so can they see anything that's going on, or are they just hearing things?
They're just
the
hearing
whole thing?
things.
Okay. Do you hear that?
I hear lots of things.
I mean, no.
I have the walkie open for you guys to listen.
Yeah,
to
that's right. Yeah. No.
And I'm like, what in the world? Why do you guys have whatever it was?
Gunbuster.
A gunbuster. I was like, really? Is that necessary? And I'll make sure to say it so that they can hear it.
Gunbuster.
Are
They got tech.
are you nervous about our people being there, or is it just me?
Probably just you.
Okay.
I think they're
He
fine.
took out a beefalo. Okay, we're fine.
Okay.
If anything comes
Just
from this
checking.
game for any memories, it's the beefalo.
It is.
Yep.
Definitely.
That's
Okay,
I'm gonna make sure that comes back up like several large lads.
She will actually. Did you guys leave them the binoculars?
Yeah, she didn't take
Okay.
anything with her except the
Okay.
walkie and her pistol, which is tucked in
So
the back of her.
she's gonna grab the
jacket.
binoculars and start kind of glancing around because herself, I think, is gonna kind of start to get a little nervous hearing all the background noise coming
Sure.
from the walkie.
All right. Well, as the rest of the men come in, men and women come in,
I was like,
and
are they all men?
and
Shit.
basically help secure the area. The gunbuster stays outside, but ready, weapons drawn just in case. And you see somebody come walking up, and they have an Air Force uniform, fatigues, obviously. And they bear the insignia of a colonel.
Colonel.
Colonel, and I'll nod. I'm not going to salute. And I'm going to just wait and look at him.
Okay. So,
Yeah, I'll stand. I'm trying to remember my ranks, but that's way above me, right?
Yeah, that's an officer.
yeah, that's
High officer.
grossly above all of you, as far as ranks are concerned. So she steps in. She is thin but not frail, which is not uncommon for a lot of people. In this time that you're in now, because food, everybody has to skimp where they can. Her outfit is well kept and clean. She has her cap on, and is basically giving some commands to make sure that the entire place is locked down and they've got eyes on everything at this point. And as she steps inside and sees all of you, the girl steps up and looks right at the colonel and she says, "I swallowed a bug." And she goes, "Okay, thank you, Sarah. Step aside." And she's like, "Okay," and just kind of gingerly kind of steps off to the side and stays ready.
Naomi whispers to Alex, I'm like, we need to adopt her.
Take her with us.
I was just
Yes.
gonna say that. Can we take her home?
We don't have enough strays as it is.
No.
Okay.
We're getting a habit of stealing
mean,
children from other
Remember who
locations.
you're
It's
asking
not
She's an
good.
adult.
She will adopt anything.
It would keep things interesting.
And so she looks around to your group and she says, "So who's in charge here?"
I'll point to him, Marcus.
I am, sir. My name's Chief Marcus Seville of Nema.
So she, do you snap her a salute, or is that it?
No, I'll snap her a salute when she comes up.
Okay. So she salutes in return and extends her hand, and she says, "Apologies, your particular group raised a number of red flags, so that's why there's extra security on hand.
We get
That
a lot.
we generally don't let magic users get this close."
Well, if you reconnect with Nema up north, you're going to find that magic users are in the ranks. We utilize all assets that are available.
And so how do we verify that you're actually from Nema? I don't know if our sergeant has informed you, but Nema left.
Right, as I had said before over communications, and earlier back at the gate back there, I gave over 2 of our major trade frequencies that we're using right now up to our main base. And if you can reach those, if not, and you don't trust us, then we'll be on our way. We're just looking to make connections and get communications back up through the entire metro area.
I'm
would
just
pull out
gonna
my
like
military ID.
tap my shoulder and be like, "We got the patches."
I
I
would
look
pull
at
out
her and I
my
go, that's
military-
not how it works.
I'll pull out my actual military ID
Mm-hmm.
and I'll be like, here's this with an issue date post Cataclysm. Other than that, until you can reach our home base, I'm not sure how to validate us.
With that-
Why don't you give me a charisma and leadership check?
Hell yeah.
I'll also quickly over comms, if they're still open, be like, Nema should be the only place that has silver eagles. If I need to make just an appearance to make it absolutely obvious, that's a possible option.
I'll
5 successes.
I'll wait to see what she responds to with the ID.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Nice.
I didn't even roll all my dice. Still 5 successes. So. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. I have 7 dice.
Roll the rest. See if we get more.
Okay.
We need 7 successes.
Watch him lose some.
Oh, watch me all ones. Okay, 6 successes.
Okay. Interesting.
We do have one more verification method, but you guys seem a little touchy, so we're just gonna keep it on the down low unless you absolutely need to see it.
She says, "Well, if you're from Phoenix, then you clearly have no idea what it is we've been dealing with down here."
Nope, we are the first and
Well,
probably only qualified Echo Squad to come this far.
we have actually been gathering intel on the way in. So we're aware of the Bone Walkers, and we're aware of their ability to resurrect their dead.
And with that, Sarah jumps up and she's like, got her, finger pointed. She says, "And their bones are on the inside." And she says, Thank you, Sarah. Please step to the side.
You know, she could do with some intensive training up north. She'd be a pretty big asset to you guys.
She's a pretty big asset down here, and that's where she's going to stay. So, you're actually NEMA personnel that have made your way down here.
Yes.
She's kind of mulling that over a second. She says, what sort of technical capabilities does your team have since you've made this trek?
Mostly equipped for reconnaissance, but we do have heavy weapons at our disposal. And yeah, we weren't down here to make a fuss, really just to get information and head back up. I mean, we didn't even bring our hotel with us.
On our way here, we've been informed about your bone walker problem. I guess they're sitting on a rift. They have the ability to manipulate it. We came here first because time seems to be of the essence, but my hope today was to not only make contact with you and link you into the network that we've been building, but also bring you assistance against this bone walker threat.
So, at that point, she's she's listening, and then she looks over to Sarah, and Sarah's just kind of nodding. She typically has like the wide eyes, like Wart from Sword and Stone, when she's just looking at everything, just wide-eyed, exuberant, kind of observing everything and whatnot, which again makes her look a little nervous and twitchy, but clearly she's paying attention.
The lie detector.
And so at that point she says, yeah. And
I
so,
have a spell for that.
yeah, I have an app for that. So at that point, the colonel kind of mulls it over, and she says, "All right, well, it sounds like you've passed the smell test." And then she looks right at Sarah, and she says, "No." And she kind of, and then she says, "Well, if you want to prove your usefulness, then, and give us a tit for tat, we have a couple things we need before we can be of any assistance to you." So what sort of technical repair capabilities does your team come with?
I'm pretty good with robotics. And we have some mechanical skill in the team, some communication repair if you need it. We can't, I don't know that we can get you past these blue zones, but we can work on the equipment.
She says, we have the capability of getting past the blue zone. We just don't have the capability to repair that particular piece of equipment.
Oh, well, take us to it.
All we can do is take a look. I mean, if we can't do it, then we know somebody who can. Like I said, we're not really asking anything of you. We don't need your help up north. We just wanted to make contact, and really our main mission is to search out survivors and make sure they continue surviving in this time.
So she makes a motion, lets everybody know to clear out at this point, head back to the vehicle. She has you guys hop in first, and it's basically she came basically in one of those big troop haulers, the
Colonel
deuce and a half.
I have another request. I got two more personnel outside the fence, out in potentially hostile territory. Can I bring them and our equipment inside the gate?
So she looks over to Sergeant at this point, and he just nods. He says, "Yeah, I can keep a squad. I can get a squad to keep an eye on them for the time being. We can just have them.
Three. We have 3 more. Mike.
We can just have them park near the visitors center."
Well, out of character, Jerry had said Alex was with us, and Marcus doesn't count civics for nothing. So
No, not civics. We have what's his name? Anthony.
No, we don't.
We don't? I thought Anthony was with us.
Yeah, he probably should have, but I'm going to have a lot to do tonight, and I'm not going to be able to play through. So if you want to say
Okay.
he's there, it's fine.
Okay,
He's there.
Otherwise, but
as-
yes,
whatever. He needs.
I'm
it
just
perfectly
setting it
well.
up that I'm not going to be able to focus on him. So
Okay, that's fine.
All right, so so as soon as we get the all clear, I'll ask, turn to Jackie and be like, "Can you bring him in?"
Yeah.
okay, so I'll let you take care of that. Essentially, they're going to have you keep the vehicle at the visitor center.
Yeah, drive it in slowly.
This is where, because it was specifically designed, obviously, to be open and allow people to come in and out. This is way more fortified. With an additional tower here to keep an eye out. They still have the armed gates that come up or down. They're just left in an up position because really anything in this world, that's not going to do it squat to it at this point. They just have very thick walls and heavily guarded fencing and whatnot here, so as reinforcements. But you bring
Jenny
that
gets-
in. Everybody,
gets back. I'm going to inform the colonel. Like, since you have let our people come inside the gates, I now will inform you that there is a Silver Eagle in our transport. Just so you're not surprised.
good to know.
That will also should prove that we are NEMA.
Actually, it doesn't. Do you have any idea how many bandits come through here with that type of gear?
Are you kidding me right now? We need to go get more. We need to go rescue all of our gear.
She says anyone from survivalists to the utter plebeians to upcoming warlords.
They're just
NEMA took everything that they could and went to the Midwest. So you'll have to forgive me for not being super impressed that you're wearing that uniform. I'll have to find another way to verify that. But my people tell me so far everything checks out.
Power online.
And as she brings you into what is their essentially not their base specific, but basically a maintenance bay. She explains that over yonder they happen to have an old satellite uplink dish. We need that repaired. Get that repaired, and we can effectively get eyes on all of Tucson.
I'll get Marcus. Maybe like.
I'll take a shot at it.
She says that's not the only thing we're going to need. She says we're also going to need to find a way to repair power lines here, so it has a steady flow of power, essentially, at least giving us 5 minutes to coordinate something. We get that up and running, we can then communicate with your home base.
So out of curiosity, some of the survivor camps that we have come into on the way in here aren't just native humans. What is your group's posture towards these survival camps from other worlds?
We wish them the best.
Okay, you don't intend to go clear them out as well?
So long as they're not hostile to us. I don't particularly want to try and save them. If they've pulled up a piece of patch of someplace, somewhere, it's fine by me. I've had my utter fill of crap coming out of those blue zones. Everything hell bent on killing us and doing everything they can to destroy humanity's way of life.
Yeah, we have a giant fire cult up north. Oh boy. It's awful.
Well,
And a dragon.
If we
The dragon hasn't bothered us yet.
please slow down on the horror stories, but if you do ever come up there, there is a rift in a group we call the Tranquil Zone, and their rift has done nothing but give helpful people. It's a we use it as a long-term hospital, and it's a friendly group who's there. So not every one of these spits out world-killing hostiles.
Well, I'll have to take your word for it. So far, that's not Tucson's vibe. You understand where I'm coming from, Chief.
Phoenix is also a lot less magical than Tucson.
Wonderful.
I don't think you're winning any brownie points, guys.
She's just very hard nosed. As Jackie put it, they have seen stuff.
Yeah. All right, let's go take a look
She
at
says,
that relay.
but she says, if you want to make any headway down here, that's going to have to happen.
It's fine. We have another mission down here. There's there were some slaver rings up north, and we busted up one of the major operations, but some of the people, some VIPs, have made their way down, and we think into the hands of the Bone Walkers. So part of our purpose down here is a rescue mission.
All right. Well, you get that up and running. We'll help you with your rescue op.
Yeah.
However we can.
I'm
But
committed to
if
fix
they
your-
were picking up slavers, I wouldn't hold out a whole lot of hope for them. That particular cult is particularly bloodthirsty.
Understood. Marcus,
Chief,
settles down.
Chief, if you you got like a picture or something physical,
Yeah, but
can I have it while you're working on the satellite?
yeah.
Alright.
Hey, Chip.
Yeah.
You ever kind of wonder why Chief just doesn't tell them that we're looking for his kid?
I'm gonna hunker down once we get settled wherever we're settling, and I'll just clairvoyance on since we are in a relatively safe area.
Okay, go ahead and spend your
For
points.
his, needs me a willpower.
The chip would
Drop
be
it in the
like,
Discord chat just for flavor.
I don't think he wants to focus on that.
It's who we're looking for. and
Right.
it's why we're here.
Sure, but his kid's life is in danger. He's got to lock in, you know? He can't be all over the place.
I don't know. It just seems to me that if you were to tell them that they got my kid, there'd be more urgency in it, even from their aspect of it. But I don't know. That maybe that's just me.
Well, that may not be
Naomi will ask if there's anyone that needs like healing, or ask Marcus to ask the corporal or colonel.
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 Colonel. Corporal and
difference.
colonel are completely.
I'm sorry. They just start with C, so I was
Right,
like,
That's fine.
Captain,
She's like, hey,
chef. I don't remember.
corporal. She's like, what? Whoa. Just kidding.
Okay. I mean, I'll ask the colonel. Do you have a healing core here?
She has. She says we have a med bay.
We have a
We-
healer with us. You got
Yeah, we
anybody
have a
that's
healer.
down.
Great. More of that magic.
Yeah.
It lets you keep your kidney. It's worth it.
In the world that we've been given, we can't really spend all of our time turning up our noses on our sources of sources of aid.
Now's not the time to try and lecture me, Chief.
All right. I'm just giving you Nima's philosophy.
Then spare the proselytizing of Nima currently.
How long does it take to
that's a
get to this
no
damn
to
dish?
going to med bay.
What? Mike, go ahead and roll charisma and expression.
How do you get it to explode the tens? Do you just put a letter after it, or
Yeah, you just put like the dice you're rolling, the difficult space, difficulty, and then space something. Just make up a word.
Okay, 2 successes.
Okay. And she, at that point, she looks to one of her sergeants at that point, and then tells him, send a group with her, have her go wave her hands over her and see what she can do.
And Naomi is like, yay!
Okay, Marcus, you are attempting to work with what tools you have. Why don't you go ahead and give me an intelligence and technology check?
Oops. Wait. Why do I keep trying to roll the wrong number of dice? 3 successes.
All right. Okay, so you do have the capability of fixing this. You do not currently have the parts for it. If you are going to try and put this all together, it will be at a higher difficulty, provided you can scavenge around the base for what you need.
I'm going to make a list and bring it to the colonel. Said, if you want it fixed well, here's what I need. If you want me to try and jury rig it, I can try and jury rig it.
All right, so at that point, she calls for one of her mechanics at this point, and quartermaster, and she says, "All right, take this list, find what we can provide to the chief here. If barring that, find whatever we have that's comparable, and let's see if we can get this up and running. I need this back in 15." And they just snap a salute. Aye, ma'am. And they go racing off. So I have to wait on that. Naomi?
Yep.
So they bring you into a medical bay. They've got about 15 people in here, still nursing various injuries. But from the looks of it, it looks like they've probably been in a fight.
Okay. My healing spell does 1 lethal or 2 bashing wounds per success. So she'll probably go to the worst one and start with them.
Okay.
And it's a wits and medicine roll. And she'll roll a willpower.
Okay.
We're trying to impress.
Okay. Keep in mind, this is only per person, so.
Mm-hmm. So, what's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
Okay. Three successes.
Nice. Okay. So you drop the that little bit of magic on them, and you can see the wounds on the individual, like sort of self knitting, just spontaneously, like rapid, almost Wolverine like healing. And that particular individual is actually fully healed.
Okay.
So the doctor there, he looks that over and he's like, "Oh, that's amazing. Thank you."
Is there anyone else in dire need of healing?
At that point, he's just like, "Choose."
She'll go over to the next 3 most injured. Like
Okay.
that would be like take the longest to heal, like, broken bones,
Sure. Okay.
arms, legs, something that would put them out of commission for
So
a
spin the
while.
points, make the rolls.
Okay. Okay, that one was a failure.
Did you want to reroll that? Do you have
Yeah,
any rerolls?
I have one reroll. Three successes.
Okay. So 3 successes for him. He is almost completely healed.
Okay.
Dang.
Sorry. Math.
Well, 3 lethal, healing 3 lethal on, on a person, that's almost half their health. So if they're hurt, that's a good bump.
Okay. Next one. Two successes.
Okay. And you said 3 people?
Yep, so one more.
Go ahead and roll. Make sure you're taking off the points.
I am. That's what's taken me so long, is I am minusing my
The
people.
math.
Yes. Okay. One success.
Okay. So of the 4 that you have helped, you've returned 3 back to active duty with what you've healed. The one guy you healed, the one, he was still in pretty bad condition, but you obviously put him back. You've put him back on the mend. He's not going to be any good to anybody currently, but it's enough to heal like the broken leg that he had. Everything else is still going to take some time to heal, but you've got that going for you at least.
Okay. And she says, "Thank you for your time," and will ask to be returned to her party members.
Okay. So as you come, so you end up coming back to the group eventually about half hour later. Within that time frame, the mechanic and the quartermaster come back with some parts that will do collectively. It's going to take difficulty 8 for you to make everything kind of fit right or work right together, but it's possible. You've got the tape and you've got the know-how.
Duct tape and super glue.
That last comment was to you, Mike. I don't know if you heard that.
What? Oh, no, sorry. I was trying to look at stuff.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, the quartermaster and the mechanic come back. They have what will likely work. It's going to take you a difficulty 8 to make it all happen, but you have the know-how and you have the tape.
Let's blow willpower.
Okay.
Six successes. No, 7. Yeah, 7 successes.
Because you blew a willpower point. Yep. Wait,
Well,
1, 2.
it would have been 6 anyway, because I have a 4 in technology.
Right. Okay. So yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 technically because of the +1. So cool.
Fix the heck out of it.
Yes, you do. Okay. So you get all of that going. The only other thing at this point you're going to need, actually, that was for the power line and getting everything up and running. Never mind.
All right, you have all the sports channels, the music channels. You've got Japanese TV.
Or Dan Aykroyd from Spies Like Us. You know, I was going to do your family a favor and hook up the Disney Channel for free. You can forget it. All right. So at that point, as you know, the colonel is sitting around watching, watching this. her name is I'm sorry, I don't know if I gave it.
You didn't.
Yeah, her name is Colonel Nora Lawton.
Lawton?
Yep.
Okay. Just not okay. Not Lawson.
Yes, no, not Lawson. And so at that point, she gets a call from comms and indicating that, you know, it looks like the satellite is live and is actively trying to reconnect. And she says, all right, now we're in business. She says, Chief, have your people follow me. And you know, the rest of her people are coming in. You can tell that most of the people here who are soldiering probably did come from the maybe like remnants of the National Guard and the Air Force. Many of their support personnel, however, clearly are not. You know, they're in uniform or they're close enough, but basically they have been kind of trained as best as possible or pulled in because they had skills that they needed. So it's very much a mix, a mix of both. Given the circumstances that are here. And you can, as you're walking into the military base, you can tell all non-essential power has been turned off. Like, even though the satellite is on, they're not wasting anything for anything else. Like creature comforts not here. Just looking at this place gives you the feeling that you have a nice homestead where you're at with Nema. They lucked out and grabbed two particularly good locations. This place just again reiterates everybody has seen stuff, and it's not just a cataclysm. So they are clearly, you know, having problems. But she has most everybody kind of wait directly outside of the comms. Marcus and the colonel, along with a couple of the security team, come inside to the comms area, and you can see that there's some screens kicking on that are being brought back to life. And you can tell as the computer is booting them back up, it's like there's potential grid working that's coming up, and it's actively attempting to connect, and it's actually connecting to a satellite that is still live in orbit. Which to you, Marcus, is actually an insane concept because almost all of that has gone dark. So they must have some sort of access to a military satellite that hasn't decayed its orbit and it's still serviceable.
Well, I mean, it's only been a year. I can see satellites just on inertia staying in orbit.
True, but considering everything else has gone black, that means something took place upstairs too.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And you can see that you can hear the dish like adjusting a bit, and of course the computer feed, you know, letting it know like it's having to recalibrate the trajectory of the satellite, and of course eventually it brings it back into focus. And she says, all right, Chief, what is it you're looking for?
Well, do you want to validate us first, or do we want to go looking at the Bone Walker camp?
So at this point, she gives one of the codes, radio frequencies, to patch back into what is basically the general channel for American defense.
Yeah.
And she puts that through, and tells them start hailing this Nema group that's supposed to be in Phoenix. See if we get any bounce back. and you can see again everything's coming online, and the array is actually looking at Tucson.
All right. Well, trying to remember, where did we say the bone markers were? Was it the airport?
Nope.
Hang on, let me look at last
Old
name's notes.
Tucson.
Yep, center of Old Tucson.
Yeah, the Google map doesn't really show me Old Tucson. At least I can't find
It's an old movie studio.
Oh, that the movie studio. That's what I was looking for.
Yep, that's what it's called, Old Tucson Movie Studio.
Oh,
I think it might even be an old part of Tucson, but that's what it's specifically known for.
oh no, that's not it. That's a movie set.
That's probably it.
But it's like way out of the north of Tucson. Like we would have passed it coming in.
Well,
Or
we
no,
were
it's beyond the
taking the
mountain.
10. Yeah, so it's beyond the mountain. We wouldn't have seen it from where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, from where you're at, it's almost due west.
Okay. Yeah, I got it right then. Well, can we find their rift? That's what we need to find.
So then she looks to her comms off. She says, "Okay, so find me one of those. Find me one of the brightest blue spots that we can find over in that area." Aye, aye, Chief. Or aye, aye, Colonel. One moment. So you can see it. It pans up a bit, graphically, and then it starts looking over in that area, and it's doing it's basically doing kind of like a thermal sweep at that point. And the comms officer at that point says, "Ma'am, we're showing that it is still within that old Tucson Studios lot nearby. We can't get a direct ping because it's coming in hot, and it appears to be growing, ma'am."
I'm looking at the screen. Does it look like? I mean, does it look like an anthill? Are there, thousands and thousands of bone walkers walking around, or what's going on?
Unfortunately, those don't come up on scan.
Okay.
They are undead. But when they change, obviously they can still scan down and look at a like a almost to a level where they can look at brick on the side of the buildings. So they can actually, while they can't make out individuals per se, they can see figures nearby. And yeah, it looks like an aerial view of Night of the Living Dead.
Great. All right.
But as you can tell, if you get he has to actually get out far enough and go around the perimeter, because the lighting of that rift is enough that it kind of blinds the camera to the rest of the surrounding.
Okay. Can they do infrared?
Yeah, they can do that.
All right. Well, I'm looking for any heat signatures.
Yeah. They can't find anything on the around it on the outskirts. So comms officer at that tells you, he says, I'm sorry, Chief, if you've got someone or somebody in there, that visual spectrum from the rift is going to blur everything, where you'd almost have to have direct eyes on. At that point, the colonel says, "Well, if nothing else, we can at least provide you a clear way in."
Yeah. We're going to need that. And I'm going to need to call in some other help too.
And at that point, the other comms officer says, "Ma'am, we actually have Nemo on the line, Major Vasquez." Which is, all right, well, something's finally going our way. and they start, chattering back and forth, at that point. And you basically hear, you end up hearing, hang on a second. So at that point, you can't hear the other side of the conversation. It's actually in the colonel's ear. But you do end up hearing at this point that Colonel Lawton does pull a little bit of rank on the major. And she's like, she says, respectfully, Major, well, I understand that you are a separate military unit. Not only does my area require your assistance, but your people are probably going to need it as well. So if you've got something you can provide, you're going to need to provide it now. Again, respectfully.
Send in Lieutenant Nichols.
Yeah.
Nichols isn't from our.
Big bada boom.
Be nice right about now.
And at that point, she ends the conversation with, if this operation ends up going the way we hope it does, well, maybe there's going to be a little, maybe we're going to get a little luck, luck and good providence out of this altogether. She says, Skywatch out, and then disconnects the line.
Are they sending help, sir?
It's ma'am, but yes.
Well, isn't it always sir in the military?
No, it's ma'am.
Okay, then I say I would say it correctly.
Totally fine. I'm not being
Mike
nitpicky.
doesn't know.
Yeah. She says, from what I understand, they're scrambling and they should have something inbound within the next half hour.
It's always sir in Star Trek, and that's what I've been watching lately. So.
Oh, right.
All right.
What's our ETA? Do we need to get our bird up?
What you said? I'm sorry. You said how long? How long did she say?
Half hour.
Half hour. Okay. Can I go? Like to go brief my crew. Is there anything else you need from me, Colonel?
She says, not currently, but you might want to brief your team. She points at that screen. She says, whatever's happening, it's not good, and it's progressing rapidly.
We have intel that they have a rift manipulator in their ranks. So
she rolls her neck at that, and she looks at her comms officer and what may be like their sciencey version of somebody who kind of understands the whole rift thing. And that person looks to her and says, if the chief is right, ma'am, and that is growing at the rate it's growing, they're probably going to open up something big within the next 15 minutes or so. And she curses. At that point, she's like, ugh. She says, scramble and all alert. We, get any available men, prepared. We are not going to have time to allow this to sit. We need to do something to stop this.
Colonel, do I have your permission to call in more reinforcements?
You certainly can try. She assured me that they're sending as much as they can.
I'm talking about another group from Tucson.
Another group from Tucson?
Yes. A group we found here before we came down to your base.
And so she kind of looks over to one of her intelligence officers. She said, and he kind of nods. And he says, "Ma'am, I think the chief is referring to those secret people. Whoever they are, they have that on some of their armor." And she says, Okay, well, before you relay, our position to them, who are they?
They are. I know this is going to sound ridiculous. They are from a world where superheroes exist, and they are superheroes.
This is my lack of surprise face, Chief. So don't worry about the ridiculous.
We all roll with it at this point. But
Exactly.
yeah, they are superheroes. Their base was apparently in their equivalent of our old round off name. Was it Titan missile?
Mhm.
Titan missile bunker to the northeast. So that's where they are, and we went there this morning before we came here, and they offered to help as well. So if I can pull them in to help with this, I will, because we could use all hands on deck.
We're pressed for time, so you need to impress that upon them.
Yeah,
And she
I got
she
it.
barks another order at this point to somebody to literally get everybody in gear.
Can I use your comms? Because I don't know if our handsets are going to reach over there.
She's at that point. She says, she looks at the comms officer. She says, "Allow the chief time to communicate to this particular group."
All right, so I'm going to get on the frequency we agreed with the secret group, and
Okay.
Send out, Breaker. This is Chief Marcus Seville of NEMA, reaching out to Secret Command.
So there again, there's a bit of a pause, and then it comes through and it says, "This is Secret Command. Chief, how did you reach us so quickly?"
I found a good phone. Listen, the Bone Walkers are massively expanding their rift. This is a problem for everybody. The group that I left you to go make contact with, they are going to take action, and we're going to try to get some help from NEMA up north. We need your support as well. Will you join our effort?
Okay. Roll your charisma and leadership.
Yes, finally.
Difficulty 8.
I've been waiting for that roll the entire game. I'm going to throw a willpower at it too.
Okay.
It's been in his dreams.
He's like, "My son's over there. Throw all the things at them."
Right.
See if I 2 successes.
In the wrong chat. That's okay.
Whatever. I'm sorry.
No,
I
you're
was
fine.
reading yesterday's notes.
Oh, hey, Paul just gave you a reroll.
Yay, Paul! Thank you.
Hey, Paul.
All right. So at that point, they let you know that if you can give them coordinates to meet up, they will provide what they can.
I'm not going to have them come into the middle of the base. Is there? I'll just turn to the colonel. Where can they land? They're coming. Where can they come? I don't want to direct them directly inside your base. Outside?
She says, if that's the case, then because given that the time it's going to take to get there, we need to find a spot that they're going to, your people can meet our people. So comms gets on the line again and lets them know, why don't we just send everybody to the Tucson Estate golf course? Even with tectonic shifts, it's probably going to be a lot of barren land at this point. Should be pretty safe to touch down and meet up. And it's just far enough from the old Tucson location that we can probably make that a rally point.
All right. Well, let's coordinate that. I'll give them that as a staging area.
I'm ready.
I also love that
There
on the
we go.
Google map. I found it because it's the only spot of green on the map.
Yep. Good old Brittany. Anytime I say touchdown, she's going to drop the unbreaded. It's unbreaded. I'm surprised
I have
nobody.
one job.
It,
Yeah, I know.
it's kind of become her mission, her one meaning of life.
Yeah, right.
He said the secret word.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I'm okay with that. I'm surprised nobody else has used the other new sounds though. So let me go ahead and give us an
I did just notice that we have our
yeah.
new sounds.
Yep.
Oh yeah!
While I'm at it, I want to let Nima know that that's our staging area too.
Okay. They will relay that, but given the time it's going to take for them to get out there, you're probably already going to be engaged.
Yeah, I mean, I'll pass that along.
Yeah.
I'll let them know we're staging, but we're also going before your ETA. So, I'll relay the actual target as well. So if there's smoke, come get us.
Right. Okay. All right. So here's where we're skipping ahead. Obviously, everybody is mobilizing. By the time it takes you guys to get to that golf course, you're within maybe 2 to 3 minutes of critical mass for that particular rift. So really, there's no time for anybody to say, okay, go here, do that. Like your planning is going to have to be on the way. But the you have 100 assembled members from Skywatch. And then there's about 20 individuals from Secret who are coming. The men and women from Skywatch all came in ground vehicles. The team that came from Secret, the Secret compound, or Secret Command, I guess you could say. They came in on another one of those hover transports. They came with let me grab their names here for you. Oops, that is not the right notepad. That's not the ones I'm looking for. There we go. Here we are. Dang it, this is an abbreviation of it. Okay, so let me grab another notepad here real fast. Here we go. All right, so you have the Emerald Witch, Electromancer, and you have somebody by the name that you didn't actually meet. You have somebody by the name of Pain Train who's showing up, and they're all in what would be appropriate garb for superheroes. But if you look in the Survivors Dawn chat, I actually gave a picture of all of them from last game.
Oh, so he's the burly guy.
He's the big burly guy. Yep.
At the moment, I want someone named Pain Train. So,
so at any rate, they have all showed up. Basically, everybody has spared what they could. Secret has actually brought as much as they could spare, and then some. And at this point, everybody is driving and flying in. Thankfully, Emerald Witch's powers allow her to help keep the group kind of obfuscated. So as you're rolling up Kinney Road and getting close to Old Tucson, you're obviously going to have to break from the road and actually go straight in. You can actually see it just as soon as you get past that hill. The whole area, that whole valley, is just bathed in blue. And this portal is growing, and it's already 25 feet high. And it's probably 50 yards wide at this point. Like it's getting huge. And everybody like inside the Skywatch truck, they're taking a moment to pray.
So
Or just solemnly get into whatever it is they're doing and trying to get their mind straight, because this is disaster personified that you're staring down.
so for like a visual, would you say it's Independence Day blue, like from the movie when that space when it opens up and it just bathes everything in that kind of
Sure.
Eerie bluish white light.
yeah.
Yes. Sure.
Okay.
All right, team. Does anybody? We're about to go into it. Does anybody have anything they need to do? Say, prepare,
What's-
cast.
It's been an honor, guys, working with you so far. Hopefully we
So far.
make it out. And well, you guys have been together longer than I've been with you, but it's been an honor, Chief and Sergeant. And she salutes you both. And
Well, don't act
goes
like it's it. What are you
and
do?
she
What you
goes to
jinxing the whole thing?
she
We're
goes
getting outta here.
to prepare her guns, and yep, she's getting her game face on.
We should probably have Chip in the air before we even get there.
Yeah. I mean,
for sure.
but this would have been like the moment at the staging area before we roll.
Yeah.
Is he just collects the group and is like, we're about to get into it. Listen, thank you all for helping me rescue my son.
He may not even be in there. We'll find out.
But you're
Yeah,
here
what
to
are friends for?
and I appreciate it.
Um,
Oh,
We'll
as,
do what we
as-
can.
as soon as we get within, how far away do we stop from the rift? When we find that, how far away is that golf course? I don't know how do you do distance?
It's
The golf
my map
course.
doesn't have a scale on it.
It's about 2 3/4 miles away directly. And we're
Just for
going up South
XP.
Kinney Road.
I can only precog a mile right now, unless I bought the second level, then I could precog 5 to 10 miles. So,
Oh, sorry. You actually precogged and I didn't give you any results.
I only have a mile. I only have a mile radius, so I
Okay.
wasn't gonna precog from there because it
Okay.
was just or sorry, clairvoyance from there. I can only clairvoyance for a mile unless I bought the second level, which I didn't spend XP. So whatevs.
I forgot to spend XP too.
I have a sick
Ooh.
toddler and a sick baby, so
I-
I don't have
Actually,
all
I
week.
bought the second level of shifter, but we never got the powers converted. So I just have more PPE now. That's
At 1 mile, while we're going up South Kinney Road, like right after we get past those 2 large like foothills, that's about a mile away from Old Tucson.
Okay, so I'll try to clairvoyance at a mile because that's when I can kick it in and see if I can locate his son.
Okay.
Need
So
a roll, so
go
willpower.
ahead and spend your points. I don't think you need to make a roll for it, do you?
6, 7, 8. Yes, I do.
Okay.
I need to make a willpower roll, and the more successes, the clearer on the target I get if it's within range.
I also would have passed out Jaden's picture to the various groups and
Okay.
said, this is one of our VIPs. Him and anybody with him.
Just making sure. Difficulty adjusted.
And hey, Chief, you're the one who's most closely like in tune with these rifts. How do we deal with that? Do you know? What can we do?
I don't know, but what I have found over the last year is that I can sense and sometimes duplicate certain magics. So if we can get close enough, what I'm hoping to find is this rift manipulator is behind this. If I can see what he's doing, maybe I can counter it.
Okay, got it.
But other than that, I don't have much experience at manipulating rifts.
Need one more.
Right.
We never get that close, and I don't want to touch the tranquil zones. So
Good point. Okay.
All right, 5 successes. I only need 2 to lock in on a target. And then I can spend a second willpower and try to get a clear image because I'm going to just kind of force
Okay.
brain this. So now my pool is only 7. Still not familiar, so it'll stay at 6. And then 2 more successes.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first 5 will give me kind of a hazy location if that target's there. And then the 2 after that will be to get more of a pinpoint on where it might be. With not clear, I don't have like a clear surroundings, but I get like images like if he's in a cage, I'd feel steel or
Right.
Bars or
So you actually pick up on, now that you have the picture to look at it and you're within range, you reach out with your mind, and you actually see Jaden at the very base of this rift.
that's what I thought. I've had some suspicions.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, so as we're driving, she'll just let out. She'll be quiet. She'll do her Zen thing for a little bit, and then she'll kind of twitch a little bit. And she'll like, oh, holy crap! Yeah, he's there. He's right at the entrance of the rift.
Yeah, essentially he's on what's like a pillar that they've made out of just refuge, like boards and metal and whatnot. It has a little bit of an aesthetic to it, but for the most part, that's really all it is.
I feel like I'd be seeing like just like the burning outline of like, yeah, I think that's him.
Yeah, now he's not like with the exception of what appears to be some points in his palms where he may have been pricked or something. He doesn't seem to be injured at all.
I probably wouldn't be able to tell that. I just would see the like after image burn of rift energy.
Sure.
silhouette.
Okay. Well, but what essentially you are getting is he is the focal point of this thing.
Your kid's the focal point of this whole thing.
So what does that mean?
Is
He's
there
the
any
one
way we could
doing
just
this?
teleport him out?
I mean,
I'll look at Alex and be like, hey, can you grab him? And I'll like,
He has to be within. I have to be able to hear him to kind of get a beat on him.
so we need to get a radio to him,
Yeah.
no, we just need to get close enough. And
which means we have to go right to the base of the rift.
yep.
We're gonna be drilling our way in to the center of the camp.
So that I understand, is he like being sacrificed, or why is he at the center?
I can't tell. He's some sort of catalyst or focus.
I've got 2 theories. One, he's my kid, and he changed the same way I did.
Oh.
He might be a shifter. He might be the rift manipulator we're looking for. Just I haven't had a chance to find out if I can do that, but of the magic users we've seen happen so far, I think I would be potentially able to. So if he has that same ability and he's been focused for it, then he's the one doing this, hopefully under duress. The other option is also that he's magical in some way and that he's being used as a sort of blood sacrifice, like a battery.
He's not hurt from what I saw.
So how are we to proceed if he's not under duress?
We need to. It doesn't matter if he's under duress or not. We need to get in. We need distractions. Chips up in the sky. We're just gonna go in.
Whatever's happening, I think if we can pull him away from the rift, whatever's happening will stop, whether he's doing it or not.
Chief, I want you and Alex to hang like behind us. I'll take point, but we want to be able to, once we get communication to pull, if you can copy her ability as well, then that means you'd be able to pull both of us if I can get up to him.
You want me to stay back while we rescue my son?
Not stay back. I mean, you're going to be behind us, but we need a chain to get behind. If you can get up to him because you can go ethereal, then do it. But we need to be able to yank you back.
If it comes down to a choice between yanking me and him, yank him.
All right, we're trying to get both of you.
I understand. I'm telling you, this is an order.
All right,
If it's a choice, you yank him.
I got it. All right, well, let's go cause some chaos.
So Civics at that point speaks up and he says, "I find your command vague and unconvincing."
That's when Montan comes in with a wrench and
He just hits the
Uh-oh.
off button. I don't need to hear your lip.
You see Civics running too.
So he turns and looks to Alex at this point and he says, "I estimate that we have a 97.6 chance of failure."
never tell me the odds.
Well, that means 3% chance to pull it off.
Civics, don't engage. If they eat people, you're not people. You have the best chance of getting up there without being tired. Just don't get blown up. And you have an inbuilt radio, which will help Alex.
Affirmative. But may I add that I am required to make it home to take care of Yukon.
We
All
will
right,
take
then,
you back.
Then do your best.
We will take your hard drive back if needed. All right. Let's go.
Everybody's got their own motivations.
Naomi just grabs Anthony's hand.
Okay, so he just nods, to you at that point, kind of gives you, a bit of a squeeze, and then locks and loads and gets his weaponry ready.
We'll get to the closest point that we can as we swift scan. Well, no, because Chip will be above us, so if he can give us a point closest to the rift that we look like we can disembark without too much trouble. Once the other people start engaging and causing distraction, we're going to try to knife in around the side or whatever.
Okay, so what happens from here is that there really isn't any good way to try and come in formation. You guys are way too pressed for time. You're coming in at just over seconds to try and do something to solve this. So the only option you really have is pedal to the metal and run over as many of these guys as possible as you come racing into the studios.
All right,
I can try blinding some targets, or if they have any machinery, I can try and stun them.
Save it for when we have to actually get out.
Okay.
So hold those thoughts. So obviously what you guys end up doing, because there's a lot of zombies and skeletal creatures just kind of, roaming around in this area. You in your truck and them and their two trucks just like I said,
We also have the Silver Eagle to strafe, not towards the rift,
path, please.
just strafe across, parallel.
Okay.
So that'll clear some of that.
Chip, why don't you go ahead and give me a roll then too? But you guys are just hitting these guys and.
Dale, do you have rerolls?
I do have a reroll. Okay, so
I
he'll
don't
do
have
heavy
a reroll
burst.
anymore.
I'll give you one.
I have two.
I'm going to pop out the top and project 200-foot blasts of fire.
Okay.
From my hands.
Scratch that. I do have one more reroll. Forgot I had two in this game.
Nice.
Okie dokie.
6 successes for a heavy burst.
Abby,
Paul gave you one anyways.
Paul gave you one. So you have a second one.
Paul. Yay! I'm gonna need it. Also, Naomi activated her ley line armor.
Okay.
Nice.
Take off your points and obviously update your protection values, which are a good bit.
I only
Marcus,
have
you
20
are
PPE to give you guys.
so Marcus, you are attempting to firebend. Go ahead and do your thing.
Well, I mean, I'm just kind of like blowing fire into the crowd. Do I need to roll or?
Yeah.
Oh, and my
Okay.
ley line armor doesn't say it costs any PPE. It's just I have to be within 500 feet of a ley
Oh,
line.
there you go then.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate mine also within 1,000 feet of a ley line.
Fancy.
Aren't you special?
2 successes.
Does
So,
yours regenerate too? Yeah.
so all of a sudden, you guys end up looking like Mass Effect characters, where you get that glow, and all of a sudden comes over you like it's armor.
Yeah. That's cool.
I like
Because
you.
yours
I
have
like you.
ears. You just know your armor has like ears on it. Wait a second.
Okay. What'd you get,
Nice.
Mike?
We got 2 successes.
Okay.
Get used to this.
Yeah, 2 successes from the fire and 6 from Chip straight from.
Oh goodness. Okay, so some of them are kind of dipping out the side too, and taking some pot shots from the truck to help lessen what they may have to fight when you guys get in there. Marcus, you're kicking off some fire. You end up icing 2 of them with the flame. And because it's magical damage, these zombies are like ash upon contact with the flame. Chip comes flying in, and you just see like the ground light up in front of you, and it's popping dirt and pieces of rock and whatnot all over the place as he's peppering the ground and taking out a number of them in front of you. Everybody comes to a stop, and now it's everybody get out and try to save the kid and or draw fire. The hover ship or the hovercraft comes in, and you end up seeing you basically see Pain Train jump out and stick the superhero landing with a noticeable thud. The other 2 kind of break off and fly down. Immediately the Emerald Witch seems to cast some sort of a spell, and you see a barrier come up. A green barrier, a magical barrier come up, and basically it ends up pushing back some of the undead that's in the area, and provides you a bit of cover if anybody needs to like run over to that section and lay down more suppressive fire. So she's helping to set up like a defendable region around. So that's what she's doing first.
Can I help with that?
1 second.
Okay, sorry.
You're fine. And then the other one, which is Electromancer, he ends up diving down in, and you see like electricity like flowing off of him as he flies. And right when he gets into a group, you see like a giant pulse of electricity just go flying off of him, and he eradicates like 10 of the undead immediately, just like. And with that, you end up seeing obviously more undead coming up over the rise out from the the remains of this studio. So it's a little, a pretty old west, looking. There are some remains of Christmas ornaments that are still here, which is kind of macabre given the setting that you're in. Some beefy looking undead or possibly demonic creatures starting to roll out as well. Now we get back to you guys as the vehicles have stopped. Chip is obviously overhead. So I'll just go around at this point. I don't need to go necessarily into initiative checks. So Naomi, what were you gonna do?
Well, I have a spell that creates it's a magic circle, and enemies have to pass a willpower test or be held outside.
Good point. So do you want to put that up
So-
somewhere near the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and spend your points. Make your roll.
It doesn't say what to roll. Is it just Dex and Occult or
No, it's going to be intelligence and occult.
Intelligence?
Yeah,
Okay,
unless it says it's going to be intelligence and occult, which is
Thank you.
standard for White Wolf.
Yeah, the spell's called Bring Around the Rosie. Sorry, it makes me chuckle.
The reason why is because your particular, by the genre of the game, your particular version of spellcaster was pretty much pioneered by kids.
Oh,
Nice.
fun.
So that's why it has some of the more fun spell names. It's because that's what they equated it to. Kind of like mutants from the X-Men.
And difficulty is just normal 6.
Yeah, just 6.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use a reroll. That was only 1 success.
Okay.
And I'm adding a willpower. 3 successes.
All right. Okay, so you take a moment, gesture with your hands, and next thing you see is this circular area near that wall. It basically illuminates with some sort of runes that you've never seen before, and then clearly because it's like set at a corner, one of the corners of the wall, it's basically added another layer of defense, and immediately some of the agents of Secret and a few of the soldiers have kind of moved over there to set up a defendable location to start offering some fire support.
Okay.
Alex.
Okay, well, uh, far away are the zombies?
I'm sorry, what was that?
How far away are we from the zombies?
You can go hand to hand if you want.
I'm going to. Okay, I have a spell called Frostblade,
Mm-hmm.
which summons a blade of ice.
Yep.
For 6 ag. Would that be useful against zombies? Or would they just be frozen corpsicles?
No.
Okay.
You would basically be shattering them as ice cubes.
Okay.
You would be giving them a sub-zero fatality.
I will do that.
Okay, so are you going to attack? You'll be down 1 die.
Yes. Let's see, what is my pool? Dex and melee?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not great at this. It's my first day. It's my last day.
Last day of the Chronicle. First day we've decided to magically attack something.
Right.
All right, let's see what happens. Failure.
Do you have any
Okay.
rerolls?
Yeah, but I might need it for something else.
Oh, in the next game?
I mean, I have an important mission later in the battle.
Okay, so then you fail to cast your spell. You're excited. You're anxious. This is only the second battle you've really been into, and the first one had a lot more people on your side, and not a big scary rift. Did you want to try and do something at 1 die down?
Let's see. Oh, since I failed to cast the spell, do I still expend the...
No.
Okay. Whew. And I don't want to spend all of my points. You know what? Let's do blaster hands.
Okay.
Dex and occult. Difficulty 7. Okay, that's a better pool.
All right, let her rip.
2 successes.
It's a better pool, and you had 4 dice.
Well, I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down a die.
Oh, true. Okay. All right. So, how much damage does that do?
It does 3 dice of ag.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you turn point, with your open hands, in a typical caster move, and just eradicate the first skeleton. Just go boom. None of these guys are wearing any sort of armor, so any sort of aggravated damage is just going to eradicate them. So that one goes down. Civic spends a moment to pop off a couple shots from behind you. One misses. One ends up hitting, eradicating one of the zombies that was nearby. Chip.
Go ahead and let's see. Since I'm up in the air, I'm gonna look around with my vantage point to see if I can spot Jaden.
Yeah. Well, you've got optics, so go ahead and roll
Yeah.
that perception alertness.
Okay.
God, I wish we had those body armors.
Well, you've got your body armors.
We've got our body armor,
yeah.
but the special ones came with optics.
Yes.
5 successes.
Ooh, Nelly. Yes, you spot him. You're basically pulling back around off of your suppressive fire from the sky, and you actually can see him like down below at the base of the at the very base of the rift, and you can see that there is what appears to be, I don't know, some a humanoid undead creature that's actually wearing clothing that makes him look kind of like a shaman. Like it's got some bones kind of dangling off of it and tattered clothing and whatnot. So it's hard to say if this is like a demon or if it's undead. It's clearly not on your side though.
And it is near Jaden right now?
Yes.
Okay.
It seems to be doing something with its hands, like maybe it's commanding something or casting a spell. It's hard to say. You haven't had a whole lot of interaction with these things.
Okay, then he's going to be like, Echo 9, be advised, I have eyes on the VIP. He is near the bottom and entrance of the rift, and there is some sort of undead creature waving its hands like it's casting a spell nearby him. That might be what's doing this. Do I have authorization to engage?
Do not shoot my son.
You got it, Chief.
Negative. Just clear us a path. Don't get too close.
Understood. So then I'll follow that order and open up a heavy burst to clear more of a path to them.
Okay.
Go ahead and fire that off at 1 die less. It's 5 successes.
God.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Sweet. Okay, that's going to
You give me 5.
There's not going to be any room on his armor left for the little tick marks for killing zombies.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be like Killmonger.
Jackie over here
marks all over.
channeling, Metallica.
Oh yeah, no, she'll be like gunning it. She like as soon as like Chip's servo goes out, she is running.
So
She's like vaulting undead.
It's 4 times 3 for heavy, so 12 ag.
Oof. Okay, so you end up spraying again, just rounds peppering all over the ground, pieces of dirt and rock, and at this point, like they just make impact with some of these undead and skeleton and zombie mess just going everywhere and almost completely obliterating into material components when you strike them with this furious firepower. However, one of the guys who looks kind of like the ones that you spotted out at the rift ends up taking some of these rounds and doesn't go down. He looks pretty beat up, like he buckles all the way down to the ground, but he's not down. Like he's trying to get himself back up, and it looks like he's about to try and cast a spell on the on some of the soldiers incoming.
Okay, be advised, we got some hardy ones, spellcasters. Might want to take them down if you can.
He's going to be
10-4.
just as an FYI, he's right in your way, Jackie. If you're
Right.
advancing and making your way, Chip did a great job of clearing a temporary line, of bad guys, but you can see this guy still, coming back up. So we're at Marcus at this point.
Are we doing multiple actions like Star Wars where you just take a die off every time?
You can, yes.
Chip, keep shooting him.
Keep shooting, assholes.
Yeah, if he looks at me wrong, that weird thing, as long as once I'm in range, I'm just psychoporting past him, like sucker,
Yeah.
disappear, appear behind him,
far,
and I'm gonna keep going.
how far away is Jaden? Can we see him?
From where you guys have pulled to a stop, and essentially you're trying to set up a defensive line so that some of you can start making it in. You're probably you are about 45 yards from him.
Okay, so I hop 15 yards, and I'm gonna hop 15 again. I mean, I'm just burning willpower at this point.
Okay, so just
and-
making your way as quick as possible. Okay.
Yeah, because as soon as I run, like as soon as I'm like, oh, I see that guy, I'm gonna pop behind him, and I'm gonna pop again. Like I'm just gonna start skipping undead. Like, bye. I see an opening, jump. I see an opening, go. So
Okay.
if he's only 45 away, yeah, I got the willpower burn.
Okay. So, so Marcus.
I'm going to teleport to him. Well, before I go, I'm going to lock my radio on transmit. So it's just open voice. I want to say, Palmer, get ready. Carter, come get me, and then teleport to Jaden.
Okay. Poof. Spin the
It's gonna
points.
cost me 30 PPE.
I mean, it's better than the 90 you had to spend in the vault.
Are the deaths of these zombies releasing any PPE for our magical people to absorb?
No.
Shoot.
Zombies don't have psychics. When I get there, I would like to second attack or second action, throw fire at the shaman.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. So you were down one die for that action.
3 successes.
Okay. 1 second.
You should also yell it for your kid. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Well, I have something I'm hoping lines up. So
Nice.
I'm channeling, Ellen Ripley. Get your hands off her, you bitch.
Okay.
I can actually see that. Get your hands off of him, you asshole!
Yeah.
It's either that or you do the nay snap and say, "Oh no, you did not."
I do not do the nay snap. Or get away from her. That's what it is.
Yeah, there you go.
That's...
Still one of my favorite movies.
Okay. So that's what Marcus is doing. So you end up letting off some flame. It hits. How much damage does it do?
It does two ag.
Nice. So you see part of his a tire kind of light up, and he ends up throwing it down, and his jaw kind of unhinges. An elongated tongue comes out, and he hisses at you, and at this point starts to run. It did damage, but not enough.
I got it.
Is that
Let
it?
me at him.
It starts to run away.
I don't need him dead. I need him not casting this spell anymore.
Right.
Okay. Jackie.
Yeah, I'm going to just full on sprint down. Like as soon as bits and pieces go flying everywhere, like I'm right behind that trail. After the chips
Okay.
like
So,
strafe goes by, like as soon as like I'm like watching the things like in front of me exploding, and I'm just like, all right, let's go.
and so your
Um,
actions are just 2 ports, just boom, boom.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
I am running as fast as I can and tactically using my portation to pretty much just super dodge.
Okay. So you're just gonna get up there next to Marcus then.
Yeah,
Okay.
because yeah, 2 ports at 15 yards each. Yeah.
Okay. So then I don't need to do anything for you. Just erase the points.
Where's willpower?
What's that?
It's willpower spent. Okay.
Or well, whatever.
Yeah, I got it.
Whatever.
Uh,
Shelly, as you are, because you're obviously still back behind with everybody else, you can see that Jackie ends up, boom, 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 porting past in quick teleports past the that monstrosity that Chip ended up shooting up, and you see as it climbs back up.
Attention.
Lollygaggers, thank
We
you
are
very
being
much.
raided.
Hello.
We have a raid from the Lollygaggers, raid of 13. Thank you very much. So as you see, you end up seeing her teleport past, boom, boom, up further, where the rift is at. That creature ends up getting back up to his knees, and he ends up almost like he's table flipping. He, brings his arms up in a thrusting upward motion with claws coming off. Thank you for the follow. And then you end up seeing like 5 of the soldiers that were nearby that were trying to fire on him just wither and die immediately. And you see some sort of like energy ripple off of them and hit that rift that's behind you.
Does it empower the rift?
Yes.
Oh God.
Dang it. All right. Time for big wizard magics.
But it's up to Matilda right now.
Yeah, so being
Uh.
being a sniper, I mean, instinct would be to get up high where I'd have better aim. Is
nope,
there?
just right where you are in protection. I would just aim down and shoot whatever you can. Your big targets. Sniper rifles are heavy, like rounds
Yeah,
that usually can like
yeah.
blow through buildings. So I would go after that big dude.
Well, yeah, I know, but I need to make sure that do I have a clear shot of him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Headshot, right between the eyes,
Ooh, that's going to be a difficulty 8. So go ahead and roll.
and I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay.
So sweet.
I'm also keeping eyes on the one that's running away. From the
Oh,
rift.
it's not running away. It's
Oh,
running
it's not?
towards
Okay.
him.
Oh, sweet. Okay, then I'll get close to Marcus. That's where I would try to port to
So it would be
to get a 6.
So you say it's an 8?
Difficulty 8, yes.
Yep, okay.
Do I get a sense of the rift magics that are going on here? Something I can copy later if I need to.
I mean, this would be an open rift spell, so yeah, you could open a rift if you want to.
I might actually.
That'd be 4 successes.
I see a rift and I open my own rift. Battle of the rifts.
Well, I was kind of thinking that the one thing we know that kills zombies is fire, and I happen to know a group of very angry people who are based in fire about 30 miles north of here.
Oh, that's good. I'm
Just
gonna bring
all the
more
enemies
bad
there.
guys. Let's
I'm
bring them
gonna
here.
go as far as and the cinders fight each other while we get my
Okay.
kid out of here.
So Matilda, you hunker down beside the truck at this point. Fire shot. And so how much damage does your weapon do?
7.
And did it say if it was military or civilian?
This is military.
Okay. Okay. So you fire off a round at that point, and then you just end up seeing that creature. Like at one moment, it was staring like right at you, and a couple of other guys probably to murder and give up to the rift as well. And there's a vague impression that he spotted you, and then his head is just no longer there. Like it's as quick as a finger snap, just whoop. Not even gore or
Nice.
anything to go with it. It's just whoop, gone.
And I'm going to put my eyeballs back on Jaden and make sure that I can take out anything that might seem like the bad guys are going. If they're figuring out what we're doing, if they start going after Jaden, I want to knock them off one by one.
Okay, sure. So, Marcus and Jackie,
Yes.
the ground around you starts to rumble.
Oh no.
And the reason why it's rumbling is it's due to a roar.
Not another beef.
Drago Lich? Oh.
You too much D&D.
Beefalo Lich?
Oh,
That's
goodness.
definitely what it is.
Oh,
Wow.
That would be
The
awful.
beefalo's coming back for Chip.
You're screwed.
Yeah.
You're so
I
screwed.
deserve this.
Hey, we ate that thing, okay?
So
Revenge.
you end up right, almost smashing all of you in question. A gigantic foot slams down onto the ground.
From the rift, or
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
Just
Is it attached to anything?
a leg that's coming through.
Just a foot.
Just a random
I don't-
foot.
I don't know if that's better or worse.
Right as that happens, the creature that you shot with fire, Marcus, dives in to strike you. You can attempt to dodge or kind of hot foot your way out of the way, but you would be down 2 dice.
This sheet doesn't have dodge.
I wanna
It's
shoot
under
it.
athletics. White Wolf, whenever they got to their 20th anniversary, removed all dodge and just rolled it up under athletics.
Okay.
I actually kind of like it that way. I know something feels kind of but
I don't see as I have much of a choice, so let's roll it.
Okay. Go ahead and give it a roll.
3.
3. Okay.
Good job.
3. Okay, that is a hit. Its unearthly claws strike the torso of your armor for 4 damage.
can I shoot it? Or do I have to wait my
Not your turn.
Hold on. I have a. Do I roll soak?
The armor should have like an armor rating or an armor soak.
Well, it says soak of 7, so
Yeah, so go ahead and roll. Mhm.
nothing.
Okay.
Oh.
So that's my 12 points of body minus 7 now.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah, you.
How
So
far
minus
away
4.
is Marcus from
More
me?
damage?
Everybody who is at the rift at this point is approximately 40 yards away, which is everybody but Marcus and Jackie, and Chip because he's in the air.
Okay.
So that's what happened to Marcus. He ends up getting hit. Jackie, you have what appear to be they're not zombies. They're moving faster than that, for lack of a better term. So I don't get you guys too confused. We can keep the scene going. They're effectively ghouls, and they are jumping to try and tackle you because they're hungry. So you've taken 2 actions. If you're attempting to get out of the way, you're down. Well, they're 2 individual attacks, so you'll be down So you down 2 dice, then down 3 dice.
One success.
Oh, okay, that's a hit. And is that all you have? You just had the 1 die? Oh, bummer. Okay, so the other one's probably going to hit too. All right, so they lunge at you, both like to grab a hold of you. Their hand claws don't really do much of anything as far as penetrating your armor. Their bite, however, does. So let's see how much damage they might do. And don't forget, you have a soak with your armor, so you'll get to roll both those. One is biting down onto your arm for 1, 2, 3, 4 points of damage.
Okay. Four successes.
Okay, so it's 9, but your armor is holding. The other one is for your neck, so this will count as your head. 4 more.
Oh, my body has 12 points. Oh no, soak 7. Still soak 7. So does armor lose points if it has?
If you fail your soak, then your armor will take hit point damage.
Okay. Until your armor's gone, and then you take damage.
Right.
Correct.
4 successes.
Ooh,
Nice.
Good job. Okay, so they have knocked you down and they have pinned you, and they are gnawing on you, but your armor is holding. Chip, as you are flying around, you can actually see this thing starting to come out, and this, for lack of a better term, looks like a decayed elder god.
Cool.
Think undead Cthulhu, as it's like starting to stomp its way out from this rift. Just
Should be like, close the rift as I'm fighting ghouls.
How
do we close this?
So as it is swiping at you, pretty much like King Kong to a plane, just like
Right.
You end up hearing in your in your helmet mic, you hear weatherman to all call signs, barometer just tanked, expect a world ender.
Nichols.
So you're gonna want to pilot.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
I'd be like, wish you had mages now, huh, Colonel?
Right.
Where's the counter spell when you need it? Oh.
And I'll spend a will for an auto. Five successes.
All right. So whoa, you immediately, as you see that hand coming in, so you start trying to do a barrel roll, and that hand ends up catching you in your suit. You end up feeling like the strength of that palm, like when it hits, you immediately hear parts of the armor just shatter right off the bat, and it connected with you much like somebody swatting at a rubber dodgeball. Like when it hits you, it sends you immediately right into the ground. You hear and feel the buildings around you shattering as you end up impacting. You end up taking 4 points of lethal. But thankfully the armor and the internal mechanisms of what remained of your of the Silver Eagle protected you from the rest of the strike.
I was gonna say, your sanity. I was like, oh no.
So did Chip himself then take the 4 lethal?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
That was from unsoakable from just the impact itself.
Right. Okay.
Like it still
Gotcha.
protected you from the claw attack, the actual strike from that, and breaking through the building and whatnot. Like it protected from all that. But yeah, the suit is ruined.
Okay.
The benefit, however, is the weapon is not energy powered; it's round powered. So long as you can essentially grab that and attempt to Jesse the Body Ventura your way around, you can still attempt to like kind of hip fire this thing and try and stay in the fight.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's what it'll be trying to do at this point.
Okay. And then so you also those of you who are on the outside, you saw Chip unfortunately go down. Oh, and Chip, I was going to give this one to you. Go ahead and roll. You need to roll 10d10, difficulty 6. Yes, Paul. Recoil will be a problem.
3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. So right as you're getting up, Chip, you end up seeing a vapor trail coming from the north.
So he gets on his comms. He's like, "All right, everybody, I'm down, but we got to get out of here. We got something incoming from the north. It's gonna take things out."
And right as you guys end up hearing that, you see and hear some you see something kind of screeching through the night sky with a trail coming off of it from behind, and then the missile ends up making impact. Big explosion, kicking up all kinds of stuff in the area. Thankfully, you're thrown about. You're actually blasted out of the building, but you don't take any damage. Like the building on the other side of you, that would basically formed like the street for the studio, because it's a studio with old Western buildings. Like that completely got flattened. What you were in completely got flattened. The impact basically threw you out from there, and you were already holding onto the gun. So it's like the belt, the gun, and the ammo feed, you kind of got like whiplashed and thrown to the ground with a thud. A bunch of the soldiers, as well as the zombies and skeletons, kind of get knocked over just from the solid impact. And then you end up hearing the sounds of a very big, low-flying aircraft.
Okay.
And Chip, from your vantage point, as your ears are still sort of ringing, you do hear the twin engines of more Silver Eagles inbound.
Back up.
Oh,
Maybe.
thank God,
Hopefully.
we got Silver Eagles coming in, everybody. Oh, jeez.
Holy
Can
shit.
you make
Are
your way
you okay?
towards us?
Oh,
I can heal you.
Okay, exactly. And then Emerald Witch ends up throwing up another shield when that happens, again, to create more of a defensive perimeter, so you guys have some sort of shelter against everything that's going on. She's actually yelling to people who are injured, drag them over here, to the temporary shelter, safety, as she's staying by it and occasionally projecting eldritch blasts from her hand, basically trying to keep some of the additional zombies and skeletons at bay, while the soldiers start migrating over that way for the time being. I keep forgetting his name. Electromancer. There we go. Electromancer ends up. He flies and projects like this giant lightning bolt at this massive creature that's coming in, and it hits and kind of the energy bleeds off of it some, but it does look like it did damage. So he's got the aggro at this point as it's turning its attention and trying to thrash around. And right as that monster is stepping back down again, which there's virtually no way to dodge this. It's going to flatten Jackie and Marcus. you end up seeing this foot come down, and then it just stops like 2 feet above you, and you see Pain Train buckle at this point, like he's getting driven into the ground, and he's like, "Anytime now, kids!" Like he's just kind of doing like the Colossus under some sort of massive creature sort, the foot just holding out as a gigantic doorstop. We are back to Naomi.
Okay. That is there another one of those big guys that resurrects and kills people?
Oh yes,
It's fighting Marcus right now.
yes. There's one that's currently dealing with Marcus right now and trying to tear him limb from limb.
Okay, well I am going to shoot an energy bolt at that one.
Okay.
It's within 30 feet of me? If not, I move to where I'm
I
in
was going to say
range,
negative.
30 feet.
It's within 40 yards.
I am going to move to where I'm in range of it
Okay.
within 30 feet. Um
So
and I'm
that'll since you're far enough out, that's going to cost you an action to do so, but you're able to do that.
okay. Then a dex and a colt to strike.
Let her rip. I'll be right back.
Hopefully this hits. It's 4 ag.
There you go.
I will also be right back.
Okay. Tree.
We just need Jaden to say something so that she can yank him.
When it's her turn again, I'm gonna ask Jerry if Jaden was like, Dad,
Like hold
'cause
action.
that's all we need.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully he can turn and look. He's not like frozen there. I'll be like, dang it.
Yeah, I need details on what I kind of need details on what's happening to him, but I've got this guy in my guts right now, so
Yeah.
Hopefully I can yell at him. Just be like,
I should have
Not your
activated something
dad.
last turn, but whatever, I'll activate it this turn. Gives me double damage,
Oh, nice.
but it also gives me fatigue once it's over. So
Worth it.
you ever use one of these gyroscopic exercise balls?
Mm-mm.
They'll work the hell out of your forearms.
It's like it sounds really cool.
Yeah, it's like I say, gyroscopic. It puts a lot of stress on you, so you got to like grip it to keep it going.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, Jerome, that was 3 successes.
Oh, nice. Go ahead and what do you have for roll for damage? Sorry.
It doesn't. It just does 4 ag.
Right, you roll 4 ag damage.
Okay.
So you do up to
just...
40. So it's 40. Yeah, just 40, 10. What's that?
Oh, okay.
It sounds like something that would be in our game.
Yeah.
That's a 10, an 8, and a 5, and a 3.
Yeah, it's difficulty 6.
Okay, so a 10 and
2
so
damage.
2 successes.
So what did you cast again?
Energy bolt. It
Energy
shoots
bolt.
a bolt of energy doing 4 ag damage.
Nice. So you spin around a second and woof, throw almost like you're throwing a javelin, and then woof. So Marcus, you're almost pinned there, and you've got this good bit of damage to your chest. Someone from the cheap seats threw something at this guy, and you see an energy bolt go wah, and smack this guy, into the side. He's not down yet, but he's definitely hurting. Any more actions, or is that it?
Let's do it again.
Okay.
Might as well.
You're
down
down
a dice.
You're down one more, so you're at this point you are down 2 dice.
Okay. 2 successes.
Okay. You got two. Go ahead and roll damage.
1.
Okay, so one more. Lob another one. This one didn't look like it hurt quite as much. He's still up, but he's taking more damage. Always a good thing. All right, Alex.
We have a question just before she goes.
What?
Did Jaden say anything when I appeared?
No, he doesn't seem to be. You would have to guess because you didn't really get a chance to look at him all that much, but he may be not lucid.
Yeah. It's just on the chance that he went, Dad, we could be like, that's your cue.
Right. Alex.
How we doing, Chief? I need audio.
Yeah.
Working on it.
Punch him in the stomach. Just get something.
Kick him in the jimmy.
Wow.
Even if it's
Just walks up and punches his kid in the stomach. Chin up, kid. Get him.
Just make him make noise.
Tickle him with a feather.
You're grounded. Dad. There you go.
I'm taking away your switch.
How many? Let's see. How many turns after me is, or how many?
I guess
What-
can you
what
hold,
is
could you
happening?
hold action?
Can she yank
Yeah.
from line of sight too?
It says teleports person in audio contact to caster's location.
Alright.
Yeah, can I hold my action?
Sure. Chip.
Okay, let's see. Well, he's kind of messed up right now, so he's carrying the rail gun and trying to make his way over to Naomi the healer.
Okay, there's still a whole crowd of undead between you and her,
Shoot. Okay.
which
well,
that would help you get there if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, actually.
I'll shoot. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll go ahead and post myself up with this railgun and start firing, clearing a path for myself.
I
Okay.
take it nobody can teleport to you or teleport you to them.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so, and I'll do a light burst this time to deal with recoil.
Okay.
That I'm injured.
You're hit, man. You're bleeding. I got time.
Got
to
time
bleed.
to bleed. You got time to duck?
It's It's only a flesh wound.
Yeah. 3 successes.
Okay. So, go ahead and roll damage.
Two times 2 is 4 ag.
Okay. So it jumped a little bit. You obviously at this point, given your current health status, you actually have to like kneel so you can brace more of your body into it and kind of keep it focused. But
Yeah.
thankfully, zombies and skeletons, they're not good at dodging. They're just good at swarming.
Right.
So you're able, yeah, you cap like 3 more, and as you see some rounds go flying. Speaking of which, as you like show yourself from those rounds, a couple members of Skywatch end up seeing you, and it looks like 3 of the soldiers are trying to make their way to your direction to pull you back, basically behind their lines.
Got it. Okay.
Marcus.
I am going to shift to pure energy.
Okay.
Where's my? There we go.
Are you going to shout your magic word of flame on?
Flame on. And then, so what is Shaden's situation? He is in a trance.
Yes.
Wherever, just standing there.
Mm-hmm.
And the shaman guy is about to come for me again.
Oh yeah, he's right up in your face.
Yeah, blast him.
Okay.
Is he undead or?
Hard to say. What are you asking for? Because
Well, because I
character, you're not going to know.
Okay, well the thing is, I have an option of what kind of energy I shoot at him,
Mm-hmm.
and electricity does more damage.
Right. Okay. So you have no idea. So you're going to have to guess.
I'm just going to stick with what I know. Let's
Okay.
do fire blast. Which shift to energy says strength plus energy projection. So do I roll strength and occult?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh no. Oh hey, I have a new sound for that.
4 successes.
Ooh, nice.
Oh
No. Do I add my 2 hit successes minus 1 to my damage? This is technically a ranged attack.
Yeah. No. No, that was actually to hit. So, maybe. Let me see. Oh wow. So you got what total? 3?
I got 4 to hit.
4 to hit. Okay, so you'll add 3 to that attack.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
So that is going to be 3 plus 4. 2.
Oh yeah!
2 successes. Okay. So at this point, you stick your hands forward, bursting off more of that, more of the fire. At this point, when you strike him, or strike the creature, you see like, you start to see a little bit of chest cavity at that point as the rest of him ignites and he stumbles backwards in a now dead heap.
Oh, he's dead now?
Yes.
How long does it take to
thank heavens.
ravage his psychic energy? Is it one action?
It is an action, yes.
I'm going to take that action.
Oh, to take more PPE?
When he falls, I'm going to rip his dying psychic energy out of him.
Okay.
I'm already down 48 PPE, so
Sure.
do I roll? What do I do?
Nope. So you regain 11.
Okay. 37. So can I pop off a shot at the ghouls that are on Jackie minus 3 dice?
Yeah, of course you can.
Let's do that. Sorry about the suntan, Jackie.
It's fine.
1 success.
Oh God! Unless it was a failure, then it'd be not fine. I was like, oh come on. Oh no.
Pain in my ass. Okay. All right. Well, the good news is they're not holding her down. Bad news is Jackie needs to roll soak from her armor.
Oh no.
Go ahead and roll your damage, Marcus. Just base damage.
Yeah, but I'm doing double damage because of my form.
Oh no!
3 successes.
Okay. So, 3 successes, so 6.
Oh, no,
Jackie,
that was
roll.
double. Hold on, that was double dice. I thought I was rolling double dice.
Oh, did you roll double dice?
I rolled. It's a 2, so it's 2d for fire damage.
Okay.
2d aggravated. I've
Never
been
mind,
rolling
so
four.
Okay.
Just, well, 3 is bad enough. So go ahead. Roll your soak, Jackie.
Oh, 2 successes.
Oh, okay. Your chest ends up taking an aggravated point of damage.
So my armor does.
Yep.
But you're free to get up.
It's fine. I wouldn't.
You are free to move about the cabin.
Do not shoot your friends. The wizard is about to die.
Don't shoot the food. So is that your last action, Marcus?
Can I? Well, I mean, I'm going to try to move Jaden. Can I just like walk into him and try to move him off the spot he's on?
That would take an action to move up to him and to grab him. So you're gonna need to make a strength and athletics check, minus however many
4.
dice you've had at this point.
Could he like dive tackle?
Still takes some action.
Yeah, it's ultimately still the same roll at this point.
Let me roll my 1 die.
All right.
It succeeded.
Okay. Okay, so you
Jackie, keep him off me because I can't dodge nothing now.
yeah. So you grab a hold of him, and you immediately take 1 ag point of damage. I'll let you choose which arm.
Does the armor take it, or do I take it through the armor?
No, you would die if you took it through the armor. You can't survive this level.
Oh, that's right. I can't take ag.
right.
My witch is up here.
So you can choose which arm you want the damage to take. There's no
Let's say
soak
left.
roll for it. It's just 1. Essentially, you still have a hold of him, but that's basically what happens. Basically, you leaned in first to pick him up with your left hand, sort of thing, and that's where the charge ended up striking, taking a point of ag damage there. That was your that clearly was your final action.
That's my
Jackie.
last action.
Do I see any reaction from besides the big spark from Jaden? Does he snap out of it? Does he
No.
say anything?
Mm-mm. Right now, Marcus has a hold of him, but it doesn't look like he's able to lift him up or anything. And you've got 2 hungry ghouls trying to chomp down on you.
And a godfoot overhead.
Yeah. The ghouls are. Okay. So it doesn't matter if I'm being held. I can psychoport away. As long as I can see my location. So I am going to shift over next to Marcus and Jaden. We'll drop
You're
that
not
real
far
quick.
enough. You would be wasting power if you attempted to teleport to them.
Okay.
Just step over.
Hey. Well, they're on me, but yeah, but I'm
Well,
gonna
they're not
back
holding
up.
you. They had to jump off. Remember, because the flame strike came at them.
Oh,
So
that's right. Okay.
they don't have you pinned or anything, but you can still try to reposition yourself over
Okay.
towards them in hand-to-hand range. This is not D&D. There are no attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna scoot back towards Marcus and Jaden, while pointing at the ghouls and just be like, "Is he alive?"
Are you going to do it? Are you going to do anything about the ghouls?
I'll fire off a shot just to get back. There's also a giant foot above us, and
That is true.
that is what I'm more worried about.
Pain Train is still attempting to keep you guys from being smashed.
How far? Okay. If I grabbed both of them, how far would it take? How much would it take me to get from underneath the foot? Like, how big is this looming death above us?
Godzilla sized.
Oh, jeez. So if I were to drag them with me, would the ghouls attack me by the time I could get like them dragged backwards?
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna shoot them.
Okay.
You get multiple actions. Shoot them
That's true.
bunches.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna shoot them in the legs. They can sit there and
Kneecap.
squiggle around, and try to.
Yeah.
As long as they can't get to me, that's all I care about. Okay, so we need my dex.
She's doing a Fallout 4 move. Shoot him in the legs.
That's right.
Yep.
Shoot the legs. They can just squirm around on the ground. Oof. Okay. Please work. Two successes.
Okay. So the first shot hits. Roll damage.
Just give me my damage. It is 5 ag. So do I just roll 5?
Yep. 5 dice.
Okay. So I get going between systems. I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
No, it's okay.
1 success.
Okay. So you hit him. Energy from your rifle kind of bleeds off a little bit. Did some damage, but not nearly as much as you had hoped.
Okay, section action. I'm going to.
Well, it's aggravated
fire.
damage, so hope it
Again.
screws them up.
4 successes.
Oh, nice.
5 successes because that 10 explodes.
Okay. So that is a hit. You are actually up 3 dice for this damage.
4.
So,
Her
4
10
dice?
explodes, so she got 5 successes.
She's up 3 dice for the damage.
Okay.
It's based upon how well they dodge.
Okay.
Okay, so.
So if, say, for example, you have 5 successes, they only get 2, you're up 3
Yeah.
dice.
Yeah, okay. 8. That is 6 successes.
Oh! Okay.
Nice.
Was that the same one or the other one?
The other one, because I was going to try to hit both of them to slow
Gotcha.
it down.
Okay, so to re-clarify, one
The
shot
first
went to
one.
one, the other shot went to the other one?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go shoot the one, you were probably gunslinging a bit too quick and didn't quite get the hit off, but as you bring it back around to the other one, you go to kneecap and you're like, oops, dead. That'll work. They just like punch a hole straight through and it's like and hits the ground. Okay. Do you want to burn any other actions, like try to take another shot, or?
This is so rough because I don't want to spend another round underneath his foot, but yeah, I'll take that other ghoul out.
Okay,
I
you're
can't
down
now.
2 dice at this
Yep, so
point.
4
No,
dice.
3 because you moved.
Okay, so 3 dice left. 6.
Oh, nice.
3 successes.
You are up 1 die for damage.
Nice.
two
Go,
successes.
Jackie.
Okay, so he's not down yet, but he's almost down. Like he's looking really haggard. You nailed him in the kneecap, so he's buckling down, on the ground. At this point, his movement is completely slowed. Are you done for your actions? Is that it, or?
Yeah, if I think he's slowed enough, then I will use my last, I guess, 2 dice to try to start dragging them out of there.
Okay, so strength and athletics.
Oh boy, should have bought more strength. Okay.
And if you have any willpower, auto success, maybe.
Yep, good point. Oh, but she needs that for her teleportation.
Oh, that's true.
I need
Okay.
it for any of my abilities. Yeah. I could still burn 1. I got a lot. Okay, so I'm down. If I'm down 4 dice, I can't. Strength plus athletics 9. I cannot do it. So I'll just drop more dice to try to take that ghoul out.
Okay.
So 2 exploding, so 4 successes.
Oh, nice. You trying to take out the ghoul?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Two dice to for additional for damage.
6 successes.
Yes.
I was gonna.
She's like, you do not try to eat me.
You delivered him to Saint Ventilation.
Bad,
She's like,
bad
just-
ghoul, bad ghoul.
Oh no, we're not slowing us down. We're getting out of here.
Okay, so you managed to finish them off, clear them out. Obviously, Pain Train is still trying to keep the thing clear so you can do whatever it is you can do. Creature stepping forward. Matilda.
Well, since she took out the ghouls, I was going to take them out for her. But since they've got that looming foot, I guess shoot the foot.
Sure, if you'd like. The foot of the creature.
Yeah, because I don't
You've
know
got-
what else.
You've got other soldiers at this point on the ground who are still trying to struggle, maintaining the line that basically maintaining a defensive line to keep everybody off. So if you want to assist others, you can help assist the soldiers that you came here with and try to pop off some of these zombies and skeletons that are down here.
Yeah, I could do that too. If I
Because
don't-
just at first glance, your gun is probably going to do squat to that big creature.
Probably. Yeah. Do I have eyes on Chip?
Saying, help Chip.
You do, and right now that there are 3 men that are trying. There are 3 members of Skywatch racing out to try and drag him back to the back behind the defensive line that they've got here.
So he's not in immediate danger that I can see.
Oh yeah, he's behind enemy lines at this point. It just outside of the buildings. He's got zombies and skeletons, and who knows what else all around him at this point.
Okay, if I see any of them advancing on Chip, then they would be the ones I would be taking out.
So roll in.
Okay,
How many shots are you going to take?
I am going because I got 9 dice. I'm going to take. I want to do 5.
You're going to take 5 shots? Okay,
Mhm.
Let's see what you can do. Go ahead and roll your first one.
Okay.
Here we go with Legolas.
Still only counts as
counts as
one.
one.
Yeah.
I'll mute myself because my kid's talking.
Oh,
Okay.
Nice.
Uh,
First.
First one is a hit. Slow down. So the first one is a hit, and you are up 3 dice for damage. So re-roll your damage attack. For damage.
Okay. So that's the 7 dice.
Yep.
It says botch.
is that with the +3?
No, I'd have to add the +3 to it.
So that's why I need you to slow down.
So 10.
Right.
should've-
So roll 10 dice of damage.
Okay.
Oof.
4.
Okay.
Nice.
So a skeleton is turned to bone ash. Just poof. Roll your next attack. If your die pool's a 9, it's down to 8.
Yeah, I got 2 on that one. On the pool of 8.
Please roll 8
Okay.
dice.
Okay.
I want to make sure this is all done in order.
Ooh, I'll take that. 11.
Whoa!
I'm
Wow.
not even going to roll that. So you are actually, so your gun does 7 damage. So you are up 11 dice. So that's going to give you 18 to roll for damage.
I won't do it. Even though
They
I
were
know
standing in a line.
5.
Okay. Wow. Whole lot of nothing from that one. Okay. So anyways, so the second one, you end up popping around through a zombie. It's broken down into material components as well. It's appropriate for an anti-material rifle. Next one is 7 dice to hit.
Nice.
Ouch.
Yep.
You are up 4 dice. So 7 plus 4 is 11. Go ahead and roll 11 dice for damage.
3.
That one is also eradicated, so you're just kind of walking the line down. And you are so you're down to 6 dice at this point. You are seriously starting to clear a path for these guys to get to Chip.
4.
Okay, and 1 second. Good grief, you're up 4 more dice for damage again.
That's 11. Yeah.
Yes.
4.
Yep, dead a couple times over. So another skeleton goes shattering away completely. Looks like Paul is redeeming another reroll. Who is that going to? Shelly, you get a reroll.
Okay, I'm gonna take another shot.
So that was at you're at 6 dice, and you said you're taking 5, so you're down to 5 dice.
Mm-hmm. Four.
Ooh. So you're up 1 die for damage, so you're gonna roll 8 to 7.
Failure.
Failure. Okay.
Can I
so
reroll that?
Nope.
I can't reroll that, can I?
That's damage.
Okay.
Okay, so boom, that shot. So you actually had your sights lined up on that, totally accurate. And you've been just popping everyone down individually. This shot was actually so good, so well placed that your round went right through the chest cavity of the skeleton, missing him completely.
In the headset, she's going to tell Chip, I like my steak medium rare and fine cheesecake.
Yeah, okay, I'll get to that.
You said you're going to take 5. You got 1 left. You got 4 dice.
Yep. Five.
Ooh.
I have never rolled this good, guys, ever. Holy
You're up.
cow.
You're up
Well,
3
you're
dice
doing
for
good.
damage. So roll 10.
6.
Oh, and that last one. So Chip, at this point, Matilda is just going boom, 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 like blowing these guys. Single shot, doing what you do with rapid rounds with just sniper fire. And these guys, they're not even stopping to look around. They're just counting their blessings that a hole is opening and they can run over and and make their way to you. Alex,
Yes.
you delayed your action.
She had a good teacher.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking, well, I have this spell called Negate Magic,
Mm-hmm.
which dispels one magical effect, but it's expensive. If I cast this, then I have enough left to do one summon spell, and that's it. So, if I can tell, like if I can see the shaman dude and tell that that's the source of what's happening down
He's
there.
dead.
He's dead? Okay,
Yes.
but the spell is still continuing though.
Yes.
Well, Jaden is trapped by a magical effect.
Okay. Okay, can I tell that visually?
Yeah, you can see that Marcus tried to lift him up and something snapped at him and caused some sort of damage.
Okay. I'll try that. The cost it says willpower plus occult versus opposing casters total.
Ooh.
Difficulty varies.
Roll it.
So I roll my willpower plus occult.
Yes. Difficulty.
What?
Your difficulty is going to be 7.
Okay. And I haven't spent any will. Should I spend a will, or should I spend a will for an auto and then I have one
Yes.
less
Are
die?
you-
spend no auto?
Hang on. Is willpower part of your dice pool?
Yes.
Then no, you cannot spend a willpower point.
Okay. So just willpower plus occult.
Correct.
Okay.
Low force point.
Oh, I know,
A
right?
force point.
And last time I checked, we do have karma. So
And of course I can't. I mean,
Keep in mind you
Yeah.
have a free reroll for this game because that was something
that is true.
something everybody ended
Oh.
up getting.
So I have 2 rerolls. Okay. Well, that's
Yes.
good to know.
I missed that too.
1 success. Is that enough?
Okay, thank you, Borat.
Great success.
she's
Guys,
like,
should I re-roll it?
she just extends her hands and she's like, "Great success!"
Yeah, re-roll it.
Okay. I'll
We can
re-roll
get them
it.
loose. We're almost out of here.
I'll re-roll it. All right. Cross your fingers and toes.
and you
3 successes.
nice.
Nice.
That's better.
That's better.
Now that you can say that's a 6.
Did the
Okay.
chamber explode? Because that could be 5 successes.
Okay, so
No, unfortunately.
you cast your spell. Go ahead and erase your points.
Okay.
You see that it's not glowing quite as much at the base anymore now, Marcus. So on your action, you'll be able to grab him without getting, the feedback. So over the horizon of those mountains, you see the cause of the missile fire. You end up seeing 3 of the silver eagles come screaming by, flying right past what they can't really identify, but is a flying man with electricity. And they just, like, all 3 of them open up with their guns at this big thing, just and just make like a flyby pass. And as it comes out and finally fully steps down, its foot still being held up by Pain Train, who is like, growling at this point, like, ah!
He's supposed to be giving the pain, not taking it.
So
where's the Titans?
So Emerald Witch ends up casting a spell that gives him what look like shocks of some kind to help him support the foot, which you guys are like directly under at this point. And then you end up seeing actually it is, I think, get the notes chat here. The cause of what fired the missile. Yeah, there we go. You guys actually saw one of these bad boys. I'm gonna just go ahead and repost the image. Sitting at the northern NEMA facility that was on the tarmac at that point.
Nice.
It is effectively like a larger version of a C-130 that is, instead of specifically built for like cargo and whatnot, it's got weapons almost everywhere. And it's slow. It it's flying in and then starts to bank a little bit. And then you see like all of those guns just start and laser rapid fire ripping off of this thing as it's just like peppering up the creature that was coming through, and you just see like just blast marks and chunks of what the creature is, which when honestly when it's doing the physical damage, like normally pieces would get like blasted off, and to spare everybody the the gore factor when it hits, probably because it's like magical or some form, but it just disintegrates. So like so it's like as it's getting hit in various places and taking a lot of damage, it's coming off, and you see pieces of it starting to disintegrate under the damage. It roars and shoots something from its hand. Ends up striking it, and you see smoke coming off of the ship as it banks and comes flying by. It looks like it's okay, but it is definitely damaged. It's not going to be able to take another one of those things and fly back. That's for certain.
What is the status of the rift?
That's a great question. The rift at this point, you see, is it's crackling.
Okay. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, unfortunately, nobody knows what that means. It doesn't appear to be growing, though.
All right.
So we are back to Naomi.
Okay. I don't know what to do.
We
How
could
far?
get you over to Chip. Just toss you.
Yeet me.
Mhm.
Yeah. How far away is there still tons of zombies between me and Chip?
Oh yeah. There's a crazy amount of undead that was around here.
Bomb 'em.
Okay.
You got the cherry, the smell of cherries. Now, every time I think of your character, cherry pie is going to come into my head.
It's a 10-foot radius, so I don't know if that's like enough to get them all.
Hey,
20-foot
20-foot
diameter.
circles of
Some.
dead zombies is great.
Chip at this point, he has men actually getting to him, and Matilda pretty much cleared a path. If you want to try and help keep right now, if you want advice right now, if you're like, especially if you're going to start doing cherry bombs, which would obviously hit more undead than just single blasts. What you may want to do is start lobbing some of those that are closer to the vehicles, so you can clear a path for everybody to start getting out.
I just need to. I want to heal Chip, and I am
Chip is way too far right now to try and heal.
right. Okay. Well, then I
He
guess
does have people running to him to help. So if
I
you
guess
want,
I'll focus on the vehicles then.
okay.
I'll cherry bomb a couple, but I am running low on my magic, so.
Okay. So maybe only use one or two. I don't know how much you have left.
I have 34 left.
Okay.
So I will cherry bomb one because it takes 8.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
See, I've got cherry bomb in my head.
Yeah, I got.
Cherry bomb.
She is my cherry pie.
intelligence and occult. I'm going to use my last reroll.
Okie doke.
Because that was a lot of ones.
Yes, that was.
Shoot.
And she botched.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
It was not meant to be.
Okay.
She blows up our cars.
So, however, something that all of you are obviously forgetting, which is a good thing that I wrote this down. Yours truly. Fear me.
Fear
We
you?
are kind of scared right now.
We always fear you. What are you
We
talking
are very
about?
scared.
Let me get this. Where is it at? That's not it.
Our
There we go.
characters' lives teeter in the balance of your hands.
Okay. Oh, I didn't add this down here. Did I? Nope. That's fine. Don't need to worry about it after this game, anyways. Okay, so there's a flash of energy that comes off of the rift. Everybody is completely restored for their PPE as well as their willpower.
Oh,
nice.
my.
So we
But
all
that
get
means
our,
the
so we
bad
get our
guys.
willpower?
The bad guys might be too, though.
No, this was something you guys got for the fundraiser. One
Oh.
automatic,
Oh.
one
refresh.
automatic refresh. Yep.
Nice,
So
I
all
got
that,
my
so all
willpower
that
back.
came back. So everybody is back refreshed in that sense. Would you like to take another shot at a one die down?
Yes.
Okay.
One success.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
The dice spot is not my friend today. And 4. Okay. Two successes.
Great success. So
And it's aggravated.
Yep.
10-foot radius.
So at this point, there were more swarms starting to come towards you. You got a couple of other soldiers nearby, and one of the secret agents that are just peppering around and using the vehicles as cover and trying to keep as much of the bad guys away, so that way there's a chance to escape this. If everybody's going to live, and you end up just going ha ha. And drop one of your cherry bombs, and even though it doesn't kill many, you end up taking out two nearby. The explosive force of it kind of kicks up and causes a few more to stumble, which is giving them a chance to, or some of the other guards to start peppering them as they have like a disadvantage to dodge. Any more actions? Or are you done?
I'm going to do one more cherry bomb.
Okay, go ahead. You're down one more die.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Two successes.
Okay.
And damage.
Roll damage.
Two successes
Okay.
as well.
Boom. You're clearing off more. Basically, you're starting to open up a hole now with the explosives that you're dropping, which is a good thing. Anything else?
Are we on comms or anything?
Yeah.
She just tells how ETA for Chip.
Chip, you want to answer?
Making my way. I mean, there's thousands of these things.
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get him to you. I'm shooting them as they walk out in front of them.
And she goes 10-4.
Okay. Okay. Alex?
Hey, I got you. I got you, Chip. And I'm going to try rolling for come over.
Okay.
It just says
here.
it just says cost 12. It doesn't say
Yep.
to roll. Cool.
So, yep. Spend 12.
Willpower save if unwilling.
I'm willing. You know what? I'll let you.
Okay.
Just this once.
This
You know,
this poor
just
rescue
thought I'd
squad.
check for consent, you know.
They come running out there and braving the swarms of everything. Sniper trying to clear their way, and they're all of a sudden, psych.
Yeah. Like, oh, come on.
You do anything else
Sweet.
then, Alex?
Do I need to defend or anything?
You can do anything that you want at this point. You're just down 1 die.
I'll say, how we coming, Chief?
I'll let you know in just a second. I'll let you know when my turn gets here.
Okay. Chip?
Okay. Yeah. So then, how much of a hole do we have leading to the vehicles? Has that been sufficiently opened up?
Not quite yet, no.
Okay.
If you're gonna try and safely make a run for it, or have somebody like Marcus and Jackie make a run for it minus teleportation, you've got the makings of one thanks to Naomi.
Okay.
If you want to trim the lawn a little bit more with your gun, you can from that.
Might as well. Let's go ahead and do that then. So he'll do what he did before, post up and. take a
One of the
shot.
soldiers who happens to be there is helping brace you, essentially making it a two-man or a squad operated weapon, essentially.
Nice. Okay.
So you're not going to have any additional difficulties at this point, or worry about the kick.
Okay, nice. All right. Okay, and this will be a light. We'll do heavy burst. We'll do heavy burst. Three successes. Okay, and I take it that's a hit.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
All right, roll damage. Two times 3, 6 ag.
Okay. So you pop off about 3 more of the undead that are out there, starting to, make more of an exit from where you're at the vehicles, which is just adjacent from the quote unquote safe zone that Emerald Witch has put up with some of her shielding, and Naomi had dropped the protection from evil over there as well.
Okay.
Anything else?
Would it stand to be cleared a little more, or does it look clear enough to?
Oh no, you could always clear more.
Okay, and I'll
I
do
mean, you
that
called
then
it.
here.
They're literally all over the place. They've got strength of numbers. That's about it. And if you can thin the herd that way, you're just that much better off.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll do another round heavy burst.
Because at this point, the Skywatch members and the secret officers that are with you are doing everything they can to try and keep these guys off of them.
Okay.
And it's a lot. Think The Walking Dead coming upon a horde.
Right. Gotcha. Also spend a willpower for auto, and it's 3 successes. Go ahead and roll damage. 5 times 3, 15 ag.
Oh, nice. Okay, it's not wide, but you've got one.
All right. And with that, he's like, "All right, there's a channel. Go!" As he's going with anybody who's with him, trying to make his way there to the
Okay.
vehicles.
Marcus.
Actually, I'm going to yell Carter, go, and hold my attack, hold my action.
Okay, so we're at Carter or Sergeant Carter. Carter Baker is my name.
Okay, I will move out from underneath this foot. This giant colossal foot. But I will stay within like 10 yards.
Okay. So you're not
get out from the foot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the main thing.
Out from the foot, and then I'm just gonna hold position. If I need to shoot something that's nearby, then I'll
Okay.
keep the area clear around me.
Sure.
But
Marcus?
All right. So I can move Jaden without getting hurt now?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I can fly in this form. I'm flying him back to the truck.
Okay. So you pick up at this point, start flying up, and you're flying like right over and around this this massive creature. At
I'm
that
not trying to get altitude. I'm trying to stay low. Just get to the truck.
Okay, well you're still flying past him. I mean,
Get to the chopper.
it's all the way out of the rift. So you are picking up and bolting, and you guys end up seeing more crackling sparks and energy flying off of this giant rift. Obviously, now that you're out of the way, Pain Train kind of does a roll as the as the foot comes down. And this is all starting to happen like slow-mo. You end up seeing Pain Train jump up and hit it in the kneecap, and you guys hear a as it hits, and it kind of causes them to buckle. Electromancer fires down again, hitting him with rapid fire with some bolts of electricity as they're scrambling to stay away from its grip. Silver Eagles fly back around and start peppering it from afar at this point, trying to provide additional distractions and injure it as best as possible. As Marcus starts to clear the rift in his energy form, you can see like it's trailing that spark of energy as well. And right as he gets like just past Jackie, which is almost a blink because he's flying pretty quick. There's this loud sort of crack of bright energy that just bathes the whole valley, the studio, and everything around it. It's almost briefly as if somebody in the area turned on a blue light bulb, and it's just perfectly illuminated everywhere. And then the blue ends up starting to turn like to a giant white light, and it's almost as if you visually it's what you're seeing, and hearing it's almost as if something is being reeled back in a weird, like it's almost as if somebody had a flywheel for a fishing pole, and they were reeling it back, but they had a tube up against it, so it had also this sort of like hollow echoey sound. It's like as this big bright flash happens, and that's endgame.
What?
And then we woke up.
The nuke went off.
So was I right, Jerome,
What's up?
about the cameo?
Oh, what, for this? Oh,
Yeah.
Basically, yes. I know. I know where you're getting at. Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so great game. That is the end of this particular game and chronicle. We've got some RP votes to give out, however. So the player vote, let's go ahead and start with Dale. What you think?
Let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Shelly for popping off all of those dudes one by one with the rifle. That was a pretty cool sequence.
I don't think I've ever rolled that well ever consistently
That
in a
was
game.
so cool.
Yeah, that was.
You
That
know,
was
all
cool.
that bad luck you had in Star Wars, it just showed up here.
I know. That's okay though. I'll take it.
Okay. Brittany.
Ooh.
I know it's not
I'm
an
gonna
easy one.
go. What's that?
I said it's not an easy one.
No, it's not. I'm gonna go with Abby for insisting on healing everyone. My second place is to Mike for insisting about like being single-minded about his kid.
Mm.
Okay.
But,
Abby.
but yeah, to Abby.
Oh, Mike for just going in there, save his son.
Okay. Mike.
Callie, for bringing the military and role playing all of that.
Okay. Callie.
I was going with Mike for pulling together the superheroes and fixing that satellite so that we actually had backup.
Oh yeah, that satellite was yeah.
And
That was kind of
getting
important.
getting the colonel to work with supers, even though it was like you really had no choice.
And Shelly.
Yeah, I think Mike for pulling off the almost impossible when it came to that colonel. The fact that he was able to convince her to give away her position to bring in the supers from the other side of the rift, which seemed like that was just like completely against her, kind of her nature. And so yeah, he gets my vote for pulling that off.
Okay. So it sounds like then that Mike got the ERP vote.
Yeah.
So put down 2 additional on your character sheet. In case we ever, return to this chronicle, you
Yeah,
want to make sure
and
to
you can
note
spend
that.
it on strength
I have 3 strengths.
or
Yeah.
whatever it was that you said you didn't have, alertness or something like that. I don't. I
mean,
have to put reminders down for him to
I
remember.
could actually buy more decks. I could have a dex of 3 now.
There you go.
So I'm also going to give out 2 points to Abby
Oh.
for specifically taking the time to get some of their more critical personnel back into action.
Yeah, that was cool.
Oh.
Nice.
So thank you guys all for hanging out with us and playing tonight. We're obviously not going to be back in 2 weeks because that's Thanksgiving. On December 11th will be the start of our D&D campaign. So be sure to tune in and check that out. It's Kingdoms of the Ruined Crown, I think is what I called it. Trying to remember. Can't remember. Oh well. Something like that. Anyways. Shattered Crown, that's it.
Shattered
Kingdoms
Crown,
of the
yeah.
Shattered Crown. So be sure to tune into that. This is a breakaway from a couple of different home games that I've ran. So this has actually had several adventures and campaigns in it so far. But this is actually taking place after the last one, so you can still follow along and not miss anything. So thank you guys all for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you again next time. Good night, guys.
Peace, guys.
Bye.